and then realizing that I still had my mic muted on OBS. But welcome to a very, very special stream on a Sunday. You'll probably never, ever see this again, because I do prefer not to stream on Sundays, honestly. I like to keep my Sundays free because it's like the last day before I go back into work and stuff. So it's just like, yes, I would rather like to keep that kind of like, kind of keep it that way. So anyways, and you also might be wondering, Nitro, why are you still on your starting student screen? Because things are going to be starting a little different here, because as you can see, a new thing I added to the title, which is exclamation mark W. We'll be talking a little bit about that and trying one of their flavors for the first time ever. So things are going to be a little different than you expected. There's going to be a little real life camera action going on. So I was just like, I don't want to like switch over because it's going to be a little weird and everything. Because since I use the same camera for both for my tracking in VT Studio and for the OBS, what I'm going to be doing here. So yeah, let's just stop talking about your bubble. So yeah, hi. So weird doing this. So this is my desk cam here. So I just like wanted to talk to you guys about like all the stuff I'm doing now that I am technically partnered with W. So and here's the info. Let me quickly type here in chat exclamation mark W so that you guys can know a little bit. Yes, make sure to use your code NitroNova at checkout so you get 10% off on your orders. So so yeah, what I got is this shaker. I got the anime girl one because honestly I kind of liked it. So don't judge me, I'm a fucking weeb. So yeah, I already got water in here, so it's just a matter of fact of choosing which of the 4 flavor packs to put in. So I ran a poll on Twitter. See that? Like, I don't think Twitter's gonna be. And I got 3 votes, and they're all for different ones. So they technically tied. So first of all, let's talk about each flavor. So first up is Dragonade, which is dragon fruit plus pink strawberry lemonade. That sounds really tasty, and I got 1 vote. And so next is Peach and Peach, which is a mango white peach cooler, which also sounds really good. And that also got 1 vote. Next up, we got Dub Sludge, the green apple and sticker sauce. So that one I'm more hesitant on actually trying. But like I said, there's still other flavors. And this was the one that didn't get any votes. So we're just gonna put that over here for now, because I'm not trying that one. And then the last one is Galaxy Grenade. Like I said, also got a vote. And that is watermelon, guava, and lime explosion, which does sound pretty tasty. So it's down to these 3, which one we're putting in and trying. So I think I don't want to run another poll because that would be stupid. Also, with the whole like I said, with VTuber Studios, it's not really choosing my camera, so we're gonna switch that back when I'm done with this little like hi. Here's my desk and shit. My hands and my desk and shit, because I'm not really in the mood to show my face anymore on stream, because that's not kind of how things are anymore with me. Just like, I liked it before I was a VTuber, but now that I'm a VTuber, I don't like showing my face as myself. But you can tell I'm like really like hand move, it's like really big with like hand movements, which is one thing I kind of do, I do not like as a VTuber. It's like you can't see that because I don't have that motion tracker for like hand movements. But I might at some point I might get like a whole model at some point with that, but that might be for some time down the or something. But regardless, so I think the best way to pick out which flavor we're gonna try is simple. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 3. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. So peach and peaches it is. All right. These two that will be later. So like here we go. Shaker. Like I said, I already have water in it, so all I have to do is put the flavor back in. So the instructions say, as dietary supplement, take 1 pack with 8 to 12 fluid ounces of water. You may use this. So let's go. Let's do this. Oh, that actually smells really good. Like, dude, this smells delicious. And I'm not just gonna, like, bullshit this thing, because, like, you know, I am partnered with them, and I'm just like, hell yeah, just get yourself. No, but if it's gross, I will let you know that it's gross, and I don't like it. But, oh yeah, that does taste pretty good. You know, the little whiff I got of it does seem pretty good. So just shaking it up. I do have the baller in there too, just as is, so. Yeah, to be fair, I also never really had any, like, mango or peach anything, so this is definitely new, but it's gonna sound delicious. Oh, yeah, that smells delicious. I feel like I should. Hi! I guess now this is the joking moment where I could be like, this is your proof that the Grand Bishop, because, you know, as lore-wise, Beat Plush Tuber is the Grand Bishop. It's not the same person as the Lioness Warrior, because we are finally seen in the same room. Okay, enough talk. Let's try this Beach and Peach. Whoa. Dude, guys, this is delicious. Like, I'm not joking here. I'm seriously gonna probably buy a whole tub of this when I finish trying all 4 of the flavors. Like, this is definitely gonna be one that I'm gonna buy a tub of. This is delicious. So yes, if you want to get yourself some, you can head over to the link, w.gg, and you can buy some, and make sure you use the code NitroNova for 10% off. So, yeah. So, yeah, honestly, that's the kind of whole deal with the Dubby stuff. Kind of like that's like kind of all I wanted. It's like, what else am I supposed to say? It's just like, here, I got the samples, I got the cup. It's like, let's try one of them. Try, delicious. Gonna buy a tube of it when I run out of my samples. So. And I'm not just doing this to bullshit you guys into, be like, you should buy it, use my code, help me get, help W out, support a company, you know? I'm like, no, this shit's actually pretty delicious. And I'm so thankful that they actually want to partner with small streamers like me. Because this isn't something I would have bought if it wasn't for this partnership. Like, I still bought. Okay, to be fair, I didn't buy. I got the samples for free, but I did have to pay for the shaker. So, with that said, I'm gonna dip out of webcam mode, and we're going back to VTuber mode. So, I'm just gonna put the BRB up screen so that you don't have to see any. Actually, no, I have to real quick with this. So delete. Yeah. So, and it's as simple as turn camera on. Oh, am I gonna have to turn? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. So we good. We good now. So, hi, welcome. Welcome to, like I said, now that we're done with the whole promotional things, let's talk about what we're doing on stream. We are playing Steingate, as you probably could be tell, because the Get a Steiner piano version has been playing this entire time. So, oh gosh, this is really giving me some energy, dude. And I only took a little sip so far. But so delicious. Like, dude. Like I said, this is definitely one I'm gonna buy a tub of. And it's gonna be great. And you should too, I'm kidding. Like, I'm not gonna force it down your throats, guys. That's not stupid. That's bad business practice. So, yeah, but honestly, yeah, if you do want to, make sure to use my code for 10% off. But every time I do, I am gonna start talking about that. I am gonna be like, make sure that you use my code. So, anyways, yeah, let's play some Let's just hop into Steingate, okay? Oh, right, now I have to switch over because we were playing Stone Blocks last time I was streaming, so... Welcome to the Scruff Queen has Scruff. Well, actually, I'm not the Scruff Queen, but I do entail a little bit of Scruff here and there, because who doesn't love a bit of Scruff? So, anyways, last time we witnessed Maru die like 7 times. You know, no biggie, no big deal or anything of that situation. Just had to watch your best friend die like 7 times. No biggie. No, it wasn't a big problem at all. None whatsoever. But now we're trying to get to the Beta World Lines, okay? With the help of our time-traveling friend, Shushua. Or John Titter, I should say. Sorry, a little bit of coughing there. Afterwards, I hit the streets again in search of the pin. But the day ended without a single lead, so I reluctantly returned to the lab and tried searching the internet. A couple hours later, still no luck. So far, I have accomplished absolutely nothing. My frustration is mounting. Oh yeah, and we're trying to find Shishua's dad, but in reality, I do believe that her name is Garu, so... I can time leap again, but will that really help us find Shishua's father? An unfamiliar number. Who is it? It's me.
Hi, Mr. Okaberintaro.
Hi, Mr. Okabrento. Oh, is it? Oh, I think I know who this is. This is the guy who Okuran had the broken English to. Woo! The so cool son of a bitch. My voice is heavenly accented. I can barely make it out. Who is this guy? So cool, son of a bitch. Turn. I love how that's how his first reaction is to literally everything. It's just like, unfamiliar guy? Oh god, it's CERN! I jump to my feet and scan the room, then run to the window and check for the road below. No suspicious figures in sight. Customer comes out of the development rooms and gives me a questioning look, but I wave her back inside.
Sir?
Sir?
なんです
What is that? What is that? I'm gonna assume like this guy is probably like, American though, but I gulp and carefully choose my words.
名乗ってもらおう。
Identify yourself.
おたく
You, one more afternoon, come to our factory, make inquiry, and told me your telephone number, you know? One more afternoon, came to our factory, and make inquiries, and told me your phone number, you know?
お前は何を言っているんだ
What are you saying? It's the organization! They found me! Oh, Curtin, you idiot. No, wait. I've heard this broken Japanese before. Oh, right, yeah, duh. Broken Japanese, of course. The strange Japanese filter through my brain, connecting the emphasis. That's right! That's the foreign street porn I met this afternoon in Akaba.
特定した
Identify.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Broken English 101. You can definitely tell it's when it's Okar's English because it's always in full caps. Unless if it's son of a bitch. I don't think son of a bitch was like fully capped. Oh, you're welcome. I done custom work. I do custom work. Yesterday night, a guest came here. I remembered. That guest was pleased to make a pin pad, same one as you had. So it's a custom pad. I don't quite get what he's. I don't quite get what he's saying, but he seems really excited about it.
今すぐそっちに行く
I head there right now. I go to the same spot as before. Although his stand has been already closed, the Westerner is still waiting for me. Oh, Okabe! Hello!
そのゲストとやらは
Where did that guest of yours go? Client come here was yesterday time. The blue-eyed white man shrugs his shoulders. So it was yesterday. He contacted me before I remember.
そいつの連絡先は
What is his contact info? His name and address.
ドクです
Poison
シミュレーション
gas
だけプライベ
is
ート
just for simulation. Private information has nothing. So, to translate this, guest he got nothing from the guest of private. He got nothing of private information from this visitor. So last night, someone came wanting to make a metal pin with the same design as Shisha was, but he died of poisoning. I guess that was just a simulation. So there's no private information. I'm not following. I think I got this up quite easily, my friend. Japanese very studious and awarding private information. They became nervous and serious, yes? That doesn't help. Let me translate. He did not get the guest information. Or he's not at liberty to give it to Okabe. If guest gave name or telephone number, however, no leak. That is business. Yep. See, I know business. She says that she just partnered with a company like a week ago. Big Teak suddenly weighs down my shoulders. I don't understand a word he's saying anymore. My head is full of question marks. brought Coster to speak English for me. I guess I just have to wing it.
そいつはどういうやつだった？
What does your customer look like?
女
Man? Woman?
Well,
Well, some
so
young,
or
so middle, so Japanese have young face. Just by looks now, understand. That is true. Japanese do age well. So, actually, all Asians age well. You know who gets the short end of the stick for aging? Fucking white people. But it's fine. It's fine. I can make fun of my whiteness all I want. Okay. Fucking Facebook. No, seriously, Facebook tonight. Just got enough notifications from Facebook. Let's read what it is. Oh, so-and-so was taking a photo. I don't give a shit! No, I seriously don't. Like, Facebook, I don't care that my friend was tagged in a photo. Well, so young.
特徴は
Anything else? Big, brown, chunky, looks like a hacker? Maybe a judo fighter or a pro wrestler. I swear, it's Daru.
なんだ
What? Judo? Pro wrestler? What do you mean by that? I think he meant sumo! Sumo wrestler!
Yes!
Yes! That wasn't a yes or no question. What the hell do you mean? I love this man so much! And I'm not to talk about Okabe, I'm talking about the master guy. Ah! Balloon! Was Balloon! I think the guy is trying to tell you he was fat!
Balloon
Balloon?
Judo
Judo? Pro wrestling?
Good!
Good! No! Not good! I love this so much. Are you trying to confuse me? I want to ask more questions, but the foreigner suddenly sees the policeman walking by and runs off. I consider chasing him, but decide against it to avoid the police attention. I give up. The search has hit a dead end. We barely have any time left to find Beryl Titter. It's very simple. Fine. Go back to yesterday. It's very simple. Wait for Coster to finish. It's very simple what you need to do, okay? Wait for You knew the customer came August 11th. You can go back to August 11th, you dummy. Wait for Kostaru to finish the time leap machine. Jump back again to the 2 days again. And wait outside the guy's vendor for the guy. Duh, obviously. So fucking easy. I can time leap again starting tomorrow at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Looks like all that I can do is wait for until Christina's done working. Then I can leap to this time. This suspicious character will appear on the stand. Wow, you're so smart. Coster carefully connects the 2 cords she's holding. Done. The time leap machine is complete for the 3rd time. It's 2:30 p.m. on the 13th. About 20 minutes later than before. Yasuru walks into the lounge with a satisfied look on her face. It's just me, her, and Shishua in the lab. I had Daru and Maru had to recognize necessarily to work on the time machine. So that's the time leap machine. Yasuru glares at the now complete machine. Nah. I've already explained to her how time leaping works. It's as different as it can be from Shishua's time machine, which physically can displace actual bodies. It makes you remember the future, right? That's pretty interesting. Shishua crosses her hands behind her head and looks up at the ceiling.
もしかしてっていう
Intuition.
推測とか、
Sixth sense.
直感、
Deja
デ
vu.
ジャブ。そういうのってさ、
I wonder if
実際には
those things
未来の記憶を思い
are
出してるのかも
actually
し
you
れないかも。
recalling future memories.
2036年時
Some
点
of
で
CERN's researchers
記憶は
in my time
世界
came
先
up
端
with
の
the,
地元の
the theory that
情報
memories
伝達
are a
手段
way of sharing
セ
information
ルの研究者
across
が出
the
てる
world
から、
lines.
それと似たようなもの
Maybe
な
it's
のかも。
similar to that.
岡部の力
I just wish
リー
we
ディン
knew
グしたい
more
な
about
らどういう
Okabe,
仕
the
組みなのか
reading
分かれ
Steiner
ばいいんだけど、
thing.
岡部だけの特殊能力なの
It
か、
is unique. Is,
それと
is
も
it unique to Okabe?
全人類
Or
が
does
その
everyone
資質
have
を持っ
the
てる
potential for it?
岡部だけがたまたま
And Okabe is
より
just
強い能力を持ってい
stronger
る
by
だけなのか。
coincidence.
一つ
One thing's for certain. My consciousness
意識
leads
は記
to
憶
the past along with my memories.
それがなぜなのか、
I still don't understand why that is. It would make more sense if you experienced
岡部が
a
体験したよう
change
な状
in the
況と
present
同じになっ
like
て
you
もいい
did
は
when
ず
you
なの。
sent Eve.
記憶に意識は依存
Does
して
your
るのかな。
consciousness depend on your memories?
意識って
The problem is
形と
that
して存在してるわけ
consciousness
じゃ
doesn't
ないの
have
が
a
厄介
form
だ
that
よ
we
ね。
can see.
魂も同じ。
Same goes for the soul.
結局は
Those
宗
things
教
are
観に
still in the realm of religion.
2036年
Even
で
in
さ、
2036, the
魂
existence
の
of
存
these
在が
souls
証
haven't
明され
been
てない
proven,
し、
and
意
nobody's
識を
proven
形として
what
証明した
Burns
人はいないんだ。
consciousness either.
そう、
I see.
ちょっとがっか
That's
り
a。little disappointing.
意識が過去へ飛んだことで
Sending my consciousness back has let me change some
過
future
去改
events
変ができるよう
with
にな
more
る
precision than D-mail,
同時に
but other events
収束する結果
are
が存
locked
在
in
した
by convergence. I can change the Decimar's death, but never the fact that she dies.
違うよ。
That's not how it works.
未来は確定して
The
る。
future is always determined.
ならば
Then why does the past there change?
世界線が変動してた
Because
か
the
ら。
world line changes.
岡部倫太郎が過去へ飛ん
When
で
you leap into the
本
past
来とは
and
別の
take a
行動を取った
different
ことで
actions
ダイ
from
バージェンス
before,
は
divergence
わずかだけど
changes.
上下したはずだよ。
If only a little bit.
でもその変動は
In most
ダイ
cases,
バージェンスメータ
that
ーで
fluctuation won't amount to more than 0.00001% of the divergent meter.
ちょっとしたことの場合、
Small
全
changes
く誤差
might
が
not
発生しない場合だってあ
register
る。
at all.
原因が変化することでさ、
When you change the cause, the effects
すでに
merely
同時に
shift
存在して
to
い
a
る別の
separate
世界線へと
to
変
a
わっただけ
separate,
なの。
already existing world line.
しかも、
Since
その
those
二つの
two
世界
world
線
lines
は
are
現実
almost
だから、
exactly the
変
same,
化なんてほとんど
you
感
barely
じられ
feel
ないは
any
ず。
difference. That's why spreading Standard didn't react.
変わる前の世界線
Not
は
like
消滅
the
したわけじゃ
previous
なくて
world line disappears.
可能性
It
世界
keeps
線として
existing as
同時に
another
存在し続けるんだよ。
possible world line.
その辺は多世界解釈な
That's the many worlds interpretation, right?
いずれにしても
In any case,
パラレルワー
they're
ル
not parallel worlds.
未来は再構成さ
So
れ
it's
てい
the
る
future reconstructed.
そういうことになる
I guess you could say that. I'm confused again. Maybe it's impossible for me to fully understand the structure of the universe. Anyways, that's enough discussion. It's time for me to leave again. I'll explain the situation to Coster and have her activate the time leap machine immediately. It's the night of the 11th. I went back about 40 hours. My objective is to keep watch on the street vendors and stand and hope that Shishua's father might appear. I sent Shishua elsewhere. I don't want her to be disappointed if I come up empty-handed. I'm standing outside, out of sight, a short distance away from the stand, munching on energy bars and soy milk to appease my growling stomach. I've already been here for 2 hours. I forgot to ask for the exact time the suspicious character appeared, so I had begun my stakeout before sunset. Now it's 8 p.m. and the stand looks like it's about to close. Is this another waste of time? Did that foreigner give me false information? But just as I'm finishing my milk, someone approaches the stand. Is that? I jump out of cover. Daru? I fucking knew it! Haha! Okarin? Daru jumps in surprise. But I'm the one who's really shocked here. What are you doing here? I was gonna ask the same question. I am proving something to Shushua here. The storekeeper is looking at us funny, so we decide to change location. Alright, Daru. What were you doing at that street stand? Don't tell me you were trying to counterfeit duplicates of Titter's pin. Fine, I won't tell you then. Fucking Daru! That's what happened. Daru was suspicious of the foreigner. There was the suspicious character the foreigner told me about. So all that stuff about Juto, pro wrestling, and balloons was referred. What the fuck? That's like the first thing I figured out. Could he have been more confusing? Damn, it was all for nothing. Good thing I didn't bring Shishua along. So why were you trying to make counterfeit versions of the pin? I wasn't trying to counterfeit it. Close enough. Well, I just meant as a backup plan. As a backup plan, I guess. And Maishai is gonna be sad if we don't find her old man, right? That's her old man. I swear to God, Daru is. I will die on this hill that Daru is her dad. I will die on that hill. Even if I'm wrong, I will die on the hill. So if that happens, I'll show her the badges I made, and well, lie to her dad was here. So you'll give her false hope. You don't have to put it like that. Remember? There are good lies, bad lies. Bad lies hurt people. Good lies save them. For the white lie, Daru. Where, Iraj, did you get that from? Pardon. It's not Iraj, it's a visual novel that teaches you meanings of life. So shut up! So, didn't I call off Operation Fake Titter? Yes! Because it doesn't have a Norse mythology name. Do you really think that will make Shushua happy? Daru's expression suddenly turned sad. Amaishan told me not to tell anyone, but I guess I better tell you. He's got a big mouth as usual. Still, he seems dead serious, so I better hear him out. I heard that this from Amaisha when we were discussing the repairs. Her time machine only leads to the past. What? So when she leaps to 1975, she won't be able to return. At first, I don't understand what he means. Nonsense! Here's the machine could travel both ways. Did you actually see it?
見たわけじゃない。
Well, no.
そもそもオカリンの言ってるタイター
When you
って
say Titter,
2000年
you
に
mean
現
the
れた
only
や
one
つでし
who
ょ
appeared in
僕は
2000,
そんなタイ
don't
ター
you?
見たことも聞
I
いたこと
don't
も
know
ないけ
anything
ど
about
な
that Titter. That's right, the Titter I know and the Shishua aren't necessarily the same person. Although their time machines are similar, they are significantly different. For example, one looks like a Chevy and the other looks like a satellite.
じゃ
So,
あ本当に
wait.
言ったら戻って
When
こ
she
られ
leaves,
ない
she can't come back.
それは
You're
例え
saying
ば
that
1975年に飛んだらどうなる？
goes to 1975,
今の
she can't
2010年には戻ってこられない
to
のか？
2010?
戻ってくるには
Not without
1975年から
living
35年間
35
をリ
years
アルタイ
in
ムで生きないと
real time. Dude, that's sad. That's fucking sad. Is he serious?
ということは
That means
鈴葉は
she
タイム
was
マシンに乗って
time machine and
2036
never
年に戻る
returned
ことも
to
できない。
2036?
だからさっきからそう言
Didn't
って
I
る
just
じゃんか
say that?
それは
Then
タイムマシンとしては欠陥品だ
it's
ろ。
a defective!
そう
Right.
あのタイムマシ
She
ン
said
は
the time
未完
machine
成だって言って
was
た
incomplete. Incomplete!
セルンの技術を
According
パク
to
って
Maishi,
アマネ氏の親
her
父さ
old
ん
man
がこっ
built
そ
it
り
in
独自
secret
に
by
作ったもの
reverse
らしいんだけ
engineering
ど
CERN technology.
親父さんがセルンに
But
殺され
CERN
た
killed
せいで
him
未
before
完成のま
he
ま
could
なんだっ
complete
て
it.
それでも
Maishi
過去には飛べる
insisted
から
that it's her,
ちっとも問題
it's
ないっ
fine
て
as
ア
long
マ
as
ネ
she
氏
can
は
leap
笑っ
to
て
the
た
past.
けどさ
But
それは
are you sure
Tasca
about this?
本人がそう言ったし
She said so
ア
herself.
マネ氏が嘘をついてない限
I
りは
don't
マジ
think
だと思
she
う
was
よ
lying.
つうわけで
So if
今
she
この時
doesn't
代にタ
meet
イム
her
マシ
old
ンの
man
修理が終わ
or
るまでに親
the
父さん
time
と会って
machine
おかない
is
と
repaired, she'll never meet him.
もう二度と会う
She
機
might
会は
never
ない
get
かも
to
しれな
another
いじゃん
chance. That's what her goodbye text meant. That's why he was trying to make a copy of that pin, as evidence that Shishua's father was here.
だが
Making a fake version of her father's pin isn't going to solve anything.
嘘は嘘だ。
A lie is a lie.
バレなけれ
But
ば
if we don't get caught, I waved our silence massaging my temples. I need to think. What difference does it make? True, Shishua might be sad about missing her father, but that's none of my business. My top priority is Maru's safety. That's right. I mustn't let my emotions control me. I need to be more rational, more logical. There's a Japanese proverb: "He who pursues the two hares will catch neither." However, that's a sad smile on Shishua's face. I now understand what it meant. I feel something tightening deep within my chest. The next day, as night falls, I summon all lab members except Katsuru to Reidenkan. It's boiling hot in the rooftop, and in the evening. When I provide Daru with the refreshing gift of cola, his sweaty face lightens up.
おお
Wow, Okarin!
ここでキンキ
A
ンに
nice
冷えた
cold
カロリー
zero
ゼロ
cola
の
calorie
差し入れと
cola.
か気
How
が利きすぎだ
thoughtful
ろ
of you. Daru happily takes the cola and chugs it straight from the bottle. Afterward, Daru and Shushua starts discussing the time machine. Maru and I watch from a short distance away.
ねえねえ
Hey,
おかず
Okarin!
あの人
Isn't it amazing that the satellite was a time machine?
ああ
Yeah,
そうな
I guess so.
ビルに突き刺さっちゃってる
I thought Shushua
さんは
wasn't
無事でよか
hurt.
ったね
Crash.
あれって
I heard
操作がとっても難しい
really hard
ね
to ride.
重力うんたらかんた
It's a
ら
gravitational law. It's not unbelievable since it was not a CERN model. Well, it's also not complete, so we worried about her trip in 1975. You think I should go with her? I wonder if I'll fit.
お前が一緒に行ってどうするの？
What would you do in 1975? I would kiss Shisho-sama, of course. I hold her hand super tight and tell her that everything's going to be okay. I mean, you send Maru back with her to 1975. Maru will at least die in her 40s. Hell yeah. Hey, Okane! You think that this machine has a name?
気になるなら
If you want
タ
to
イプに
know,
直接聞
just
く。
ask Titter. Oh, yeah! Masu didn't think of that. Masaru giggles, then runs off to talk to Shishima. She returns a few seconds later. Yep! It has a name. FT204 something something, she said. Anyway, don't you think Sarukan and Shisho-san are a good match? I remember exactly what I said last time. And that she's talking to her dad and she doesn't know it! I look at Daru and Shisho again.
ダルはそもそも
Daryl's all about Ferris. Dude, it's my theory here, man. Daru and Ferris get together and then have Shishiwa. It's gonna happen. That's what happened. That's what I think, at least. Oh, really? She tilts her head to the side. Hey, Masu, take a closer look at the time machine. And then Mara runs over to the time machine again. Behind her, the sun glows dark and orange shone in her eyes. As Mara leaves, Shishiro comes over and stands beside me. Our shadows are long and murky at the fading flames. Ashura Atsu is amazing. Said if things go well, he could have the time machine fixed by tomorrow. He looked so unhealthy and slow. A refreshing breeze blows by. It was quite hot a few minutes ago, but the temperature is finally starting to drop. Hey. Is there something I want to say? I feel like I'll never get another chance. Are you listening? After a moment hesitation, I give her a little nod. I'm really grateful to you, all of you. When I came to this time, I didn't know anyone. All alone in a world completely different from my own. This era is so peaceful. And that's a wonderful thing. But it scared me. All I knew was there was the fight against CERN. But now I have friends. Real friends. Who I can share my secrets with. Let's see, a friend who's gonna die in 15 years, a friend who's gonna die in 2 days, a friend who dies tomorrow. Let's see. No, like I said, it's gonna be a friend who dies tomorrow, a friend who dies in 15 years, a friend who will die in wait, hold on. In 26 years, and then whatever the fuck happens to Daru. So, going based off of that, I don't remember exactly when Shishima said her dad died. So, whenever her dad dies, that's that kind of stuff.
私が生まれる前に
All
生き
these
ていた
people
人たち
who
は
live where I was born
私のためなんかみん
are
な
working
頑
so
張って
hard for my sake.
それってとっても
It's a
奇妙
strange feeling,
だ
but
けど
a happy one.
とっても嬉しいんだよねその気持ちは本当だから
I wanted you to know that. Also, this is what I want for the thumbnail. So. Okay, there we go. I heard these words before, just like last time. Her tone is wistful.
あのマシンは
Your time
過
machine
去
can
にしか
only
飛べない
lead
ら
to
し
the
い
past. The truth I heard from Daru plays in my head in an endless refrain.
この時代に来ることができて
Living with you
君た
guys
ちと同じ時間を過ごせて
in this time.
私本当に楽しかった
Fun.
っていうか君たち
When I met you,
みんな揃いも
We're
揃って
all
間が強くて
so strange
癖があって
unique.
いろいろと濃すぎ
Over
て
the top.
最初
I
は
was kind of
なんだ
shocked
こいつら
at first.
なんて思ってたけどさ
Actually,
いつの間にか
before I knew it,
君たちと
I
いる時
started
間
to
が
enjoy
楽しく
spending
なってた
time
よ
with you.
2036年はさ
2036
とっても
is peaceful
平和
too.
で
People don't even
喧
fight
嘩すら起きないんだ
anymore.
知っ
You
て
know
た
that? You mentioned it a few times. I shake my head.
とにかくさ
Anyways,
喧嘩す
people
ら
don't
起きない
fight ever.
およそ
about
争いって
anything.
名のつくもの
All
は
forms of conflict,
ミクロな
war
ものから
included,
マクロなもの
have
まで
vanished
全部消えちゃった
without a trace.
その代わり
Instead,
みんな
everyone
死んだ
has
魚み
dead
たい
eyes,
な目をしてた
like fish.
誰も覇気が
No
な
one
く
has ambition, no one
歩
dreams.
く足
They
は
just
ずり
trudge
ずりと
through
進
their
むし
lives without a single complaint.
笑いはするけど怒ったり悲しんだりはしなくて
Oh, sure, people smile, but they never get angry or sad.
個性なんて
There's
誰も持ってなか
no
った
individuality.
みんなロボットみたい
Everyone's
だ
a
った
robot.
この前
You got really
君が
mad
私
at me
にすごく
before.
怒ったでしょ
Remember?
あの時
I was just
すごくびっくりして
really
すご
surprised.
くショックだったんだけど
But at the same time,
同時にすご
I
く
was
嬉
really
しくなったんだ
happy.
よ
Joshua looks at the time machine. Daru and Mario, who are standing next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
君のラボに出入りしてるみんなは
You're all so bright,
生き生きしてて
full of life.
すごく眩し
I
い
envy you.
椎名真由里も
Hina
Hashira
Hashira
マッ
to
クス・クリスも
even Kasima
それに
Kastru, and of course, you.
私もみん
I
なみた
want
い
to be
になり
more
たいって
like
思った
you.
よこうして頑張れてるのも
Thanks to all of you.
君たちと会え
So
たおか
going
げ
strong.
ほんのちょっとでも
Being a lab man.
ラボ面の
And
一
for
員に
just
な
a
れてよ
little while.
かった
Great. Smiles then, a soft smile tears at my heart. This time, I know what that smile means.
ほんのちょっとの間でも
Miss me, guys.
君たちと一緒
It's
にいられ
just
て
a
よ
little.
かった
It's great. She obviously knew that being from the beginning that if she traveled to 1975, she could never return.
岡部 べりんたろう。
Change the future. Okay, Ventoro.
未来を変えてね。
Look at a world like this
今みたいな
for
自
people
由な
can
世界に変えて。
free. The first time I heard her speak these words, I thought she was this sentimental for she couldn't return to her original 2036. I was wrong. Forget about 2036. She can't even return here. It's 2010. Not without living 35 years. She'll be 54 when 2010 comes around. The present us and the present Shushuo will never meet again. Shushuo chose this mission to change the future, to save Maru. Unless Shushuo travels to 1975, Maru will die. But then, what about Shushuo herself? Will she leave? When she leaves for 1975, she'll have to sacrifice everything she has here. How does she feel about that?
思い出を
Do you
思い出を作ったことを
do you regret spending time
後悔して
with
るか
us?
どういうこと？
What do you mean?
どうせ
Do you
1975
regret
年へ行くのなら
Making new friends,
この2010年において
new
俺
memories.
たちと仲良くならなければよかっ
Do you wish you had kept your
た思ったことはない
distance?
そうすれ
Already abandoned
ばお前が捨て
one
るべき
life.
生きてきた痕
Now you
跡
have to abandon
一つ進ん
another.
だお前は事実上
In a sense,
2回
it's like you're
自分の存在を
killing
殺すことになる
もしかして
Did Hashida Atsuro tell you? Shua frowns.
あいつもお前のことを心配
He's
してい
worried
る
about you.
たく
Jeez, I told him not to tell anyone, buddy.
どうなんだ
Well,
お前は
how do you feel
1975
about
年へ行くことについて
going to 1975?
どうもこうもないよ。
It doesn't matter how I feel. Joshua's expression suddenly hardens.
私は
I
行かな
have
きゃ
to
いけない
go.
んだ。
It's the path I
それ
chose,
が私が選んだ道だし、
and it's what my
父さんの
dad
意志でもある。
wanted.
もし
What if we asked
俺
you
や誰が止めたら
to stay?
無視する。
I'll go anyways.
アットチャンネルでも言わ
One
れ
of
た。
those guys at
私だけ
him
の考
asked
えで
what is
何億
what's
人
right
に
I have
影響を
to
与えるような過去
what
改
right
変を
I
行
have
うと
to
は
change
神
the
様だ
future
って
and decide the fate of the human race. He had a point.
でもさ、
But still,
あんな未来には
I don't want the future to turn out like that.
私は君た
I
ちみた
want
いに
the people in my
笑
time,
い合って時には
to be
喧嘩もして
like you,
争いがあって悲しい時もあ
free
る。
to laugh and
そんな
play,
人生を
fight,
私
and
が生まれ
argue,
た時代の人たちに送っ
get
てもら
sad
いたいし、
and cry.
未来を変えればき
I
っと
changed the
父
future,
さんも
and
椎
no
名
one
真由
will
も
die.
君も
Not you,
セルに
not
殺
Tina
されることは
Maru,
なくなるだろう
not
から
my dad. Notice how she doesn't mention Kasaru? Mention how she doesn't not mention Kasaru.
エゴかもしれないけど
Maybe I don't have the right,
私は
but I'm going anyways.
そのためなら
Even if you
俺
can
自身
never
はどうなっ
return.
てもいいと
何言ってんの
Aw, come on. The 70s aren't that a bad time, you know. I'll find friends there, just like you guys. We'll have a blast. Yeah, just come to think of it. She'll be great friends with your grandparents, oh great. I would have said his parents, but considering that it would probably be his grandparents that would be around Shishuma's age, so yeah. She'll meet her grandparents and it'll be great! Just like that, Shishua is back to her usual self. Despite her cheerful smile, I am certain that her resolve was forged from fear and doubt like the which few can imagine. I was a fool to think that my words could sway her. Beneath the clear blue sky, the time machine comes to life. Daru's repairs are complete. Maru and I help drain the last of the water out of the cockpit. The machine is still stuck in Rainikin's wall, but that's a small matter. Daru gazes at the time machine with a satisfied expression. Maru is jumping for joy, and Kasaru, who ran over as soon as she completed the time machine, is visibly relived. Meanwhile, Shishua is struggling to attach her mountain bike to the time machine exterior. She likes it so much she wants to bring it with her to 1975. Kasaru was worried that it might cause a time paradox. My heart is still heavy. Should I let Shishua leave like this? I tried with myself with a sob, but it's not my choice to make. Shishua isn't from this time. If she doesn't want to stay, then I have no reason to keep her from leaving. Shishua finishes securing her bicycle and returns to us with a soft smile. It's not the painful, forced smile I saw yesterday. We don't perform a startup test. Activating the time machine would draw too much attention. So we're just gonna wing it. Fortunately, we have the time machine for assurance. My only regret is that we couldn't find her father. I mean, I think you did. You just don't realize you did. Guys, really, I can't thank you enough. Oh, forget about us. Oh, don't worry, you'll be all born in... let's see, Daru, Kasaru, and Okuren will be born in 35 years. Will be born in... Hold on, I'm gonna do this math. I definitely am pulling out my calculator for this. Okay, so they're all 18, so that means they would all have been born in 1992. So they will be, don't worry about it. Daru, Kasaru, and Okuren will all be born in 17 years, and Shishua and Maru, you will be born in 19 years from where Shishua is going. Okay? Well, fine. Okay? She'll be in her, 30s when you guys are born. Don't worry about it. You want to thank me? So let's make out. You have a wife. You are gonna get. Control yourself, her. Let Mads pat Shishua on the shoulder and offer words of encouragement, each in his or her own way. Oh, right. Take this. Shishua offers me her father's pin. Ashimu, in the end, we couldn't decipher the inscription. This is for you, Okabe and Rantoro. Keep it in the lab, will you? Somewhere out of sight. It's fine. Shishua. Is she regretting her decision to leave? Is this the pin meant to be proof that my Shua was here with us at this time? About the pin. Daru hesitates for a moment, then steps forward. Why don't we make duplicates for all the lemons? Make it our symbol, I guess. Wow! That's a great idea! How unusually thoughtful of you. I don't know what to say. We've already took a picture of it, so keep your pin in my sheet. It belonged to your dad, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait! So if this is... Okay, so think about it this way. If this is when the pin is made, so that means her pin is a lab man. So like I said, and the only other male, there's two male two male lab mats. That's Okurin and Daru. And I already ruled out Okurin being her dad. She talks to him like she's like they're not her dad, and I think it's like she knows what happens to him, like, but she doesn't know what happens to her dad. So therefore, we can confirm that Okurin is not her dad. So that leaves Daru as her dad. Mystery solved. I stay silent. There's nothing I can say. I could stop Shishiwa from leaving if I tried. But unless she goes, I can't say Maru. Okay, everyone! Master has an important announcement to make. Maru suddenly raises her hands and calls for attention. As usual, she completely fails to sense the gravity of the situation. Though I suppose that's our fault for not telling her the truth about Shishiwa's time machine. In any case, she has my attention. What could her announcement be? Could Maru have found out that she's fated to die? I quickly glance at Katsuru, but she seems just as confused as I am. And what is it? Actually, Masaru found Shishiwa-san's dad! Huh? What?
マジ
Really? Maru puffs out her chest proudly. Wanna meet him? You do, don't ya? Well, he's here with us today. But where? But where? Everyone, including me, starts looking around. Maru has us hooked, blind, and sinkered. I scan the empty event hall, but there's no one else here. Where could he be? You idiot! It's Daru! Allow me to introduce you. Shishiwa-san, that is... Is that a drum roll? Shishiwa-san, that is... Maru flashes Shishiwa a grin. Daru-kun! Fucking knew it. I knew it from the beginning. She thrusts her finger at Daru. Our mouths drop. After awkward silence comes awkward laughter. That joke's not even logical. It's impossible for this perp to get him married in the first place. Hey, that's kind of hurts. I completely agree with Christina. Daru's fated to become a wizard when he turns 30. You could have been nicer about it, guys. But it's the truth, so I can't eject. Daru falls to his hands and knees, devastated. For us, Shishiwa herself, she clearly doesn't know how to react. That. Jeez, you're so mean to Daru-kun. Marushi, the only one. Stand up for me. You're an angel, Marushi. Do you love me? Nope. Masu, 100,000,000% sure that Daru-kun is Shishiwa's dad. Okay. What's your proof? I was thinking about the letters on Shishiwa-san's pin. After staring at it really hard, I noticed the 7 in 010 looked a little weird.
これはね
It's
7
not
じゃな
a
くて
7,
2
it's
なん
a
だ
2!
下の横棒が
The line
隠れて
fell
消えちゃ
off
ってるだけ
at the bottom.
本当に
Really? She just stares at the... Yo, she's right! There's that same inscription on the pen again.
小さすぎてよく
The
わかんない
small...
けど
Oh, I can't tell.
デジカメで撮った画像を拡大すると
It's
ね
easy
気づ
to
く
see
よ
in the picture we took.
2010って
2010? But that's
まさに今年の
that's
こと
this
じゃない
year.
だったら
Then
最初のアルファ
what
ベッ
does
ト
the
は何を意
letters
味するんだ
mean? That's what's inscribed on the pin.
簡単だよ
That's easy.
岡部
Okabe,
椎名
Shina,
橋
Hashida, Masuki, and
って
finally
まね
Amai.
ちょ
What? That's right in front of. That was right in front of us all along. We just didn't know where to look.
これラボメンの頭文字
It's
だ
our initials.
2010年って言っ
So I was thinking, why 2010? And then I remembered it's the year of the Lab Mems. The year of the Lab Mems.
未来ガジェット
The
研究
Future
所がで
Gadget
きたのは
Laboratory
今年
was
だ
founded this year.
そういうこ
So
と
that's
か
what it is.
でね
And
すずさん
you
から
know,
聞いた
Tristan
未来の
has
話
lots
は
of stories about Future Okanin and Future Kristan. Not a single story about Darukan, right?
それを言うなら眉
There
下
weren't any about she either. That's because she dies today! That's because in her timeline, Maru dies today! Dara's observation startles me, but it's an obvious thing to wonder about. It strikes too close to home.
マユシーはラボメンだけどタイムマシンは作れないし
Well, Masaru is a lab man, but I can't make machines, and I don't like fighting. And of course, I'm not famous. No, the reason there aren't any stories about Maru is because she dies in a few hours. Only Katsura, Shishiwa, and I know that, so we say nothing.
でもね
But Darukan is a super hacker, and Okarin's right arm. He even helped Okarin make
オカリン
Phone wave
とハル
chan.
くんが二人で
So
作った
I
のか
thought it was strange that Shishiwa-san didn't know him.
名前が出てこない
So you're
すなわち
saying
名前を
he
偽ってい
used
る
a
っていう
different
ことね
name?
すずさんがいた
Feral
ラジスタスを作った人の中
Helped
には
Okarin
オカリンと
found
ワ
the
イルサイターさ
resistance,
んもいたんでしょ
right?
で
And he
2010
was
年
in
の秋葉にいた
Akaba
人
in
で
2010,
タイムマシン
and
を
he
独
was
自に
able to
研
build
究できる
his
人
own
で
time machine.
オカリンの
And he knew about Okarin's reading spaghetti. Alright, Reading Cider is now officially reading spaghetti.
リーディングしたいな
Reading Cider. No, Okarin is reading spaghetti.
それについて知って
He
る
knew
人
about it.
ね
Doesn't that
誰かなら
fit
びっくりでしょ
Darukan perfectly?
確かに
He's right.
それにねす
You
ずさん
remember
がお
the
父さんと
day
会おう
Susa
としていた日のこと
went to meet
What
her
is it?
father?
タイムマシン
She
を使
thought
い
he would be at
お父さんに
the
会えると
time
思ったんだ
machine
よ
online, offline meet. We knew that because we tailed her.
ちなみにダルカン
Darukan was supposed to be there too, right?
あれは日
that meat was seriously important to the history of Japanese sci-fi. At least I got to sneak in while tailing a Maishi. I don't remember that. It must have happened because of the email I sent. This is the curse of reading Steiners. Although I kept my memories from the previous world lines, I don't acquire memories of events on new world lines. Dad told me about that when I was little. I don't remember what he said exactly, but I thought I might be able to meet him there. So if I'd been at the meet, everything would have been okay. I don't know. I don't think I had picked you out as my dad. I'd have picked you out as my dad. Still, the evidence keeps piling up. And then, there's the time machine's name. FG240 something something. What was it? FG42 something. Second edition. Version 2.31. That's that naming sense. It's gotta be Daru. And FG stands for Future Gadget. So we have made 204 Future Gadgets. Hell yeah! The Future Time Machine. Is Future Gadget number 204? Finally, his name, Feral Titter. Has to be a Daru-kan. Think of it. Last night, Daru asked how to say barrel in Japanese. Barrel is the Tatsu in Japanese, right, Krishna? Tatsu nods. Daru. Daru! It's a pun?! Oh god! It was a pun! Ah! Where's Random when you need him? Oh, probably busy. Probably busy. He's probably busy playing Pokemon Scarlet. Okay, Shushan. Say Hashira the Atoro 10 times fast. Well, why? Just say it and find out. I don't get it. Just now, didn't it sound like Dieter? It did. Hashira Ataru. Hashadaru. Hashadaru. For reals? For super reals. Guys, I'm not shocked that I was right, because obviously I knew for a fact that Daru was her dad. And I think I got the storyline right, that he ends up with, this part will probably never come up, but I would now like to headcanon now the fact that Daru is confirmed to be Kasuru, to be Shushua's dad. I would just like to say it is now a headcanon of mine that Daru gets together with Ferris and then they have Shushua. I don't know if that's ever going to be revealed, but that's my headcanon. But I just can't believe that it was Marsharu who puts it all together. believe it. With all this evidence laid out in front of me, I can't deny it either. Everyone's jaws drop again, only this time we're staring at Daru and Shishua.
とってもお似合いの
I
親
think
子
she
だ
looks
と思う
just
な
like her father.
プラシーボ効果かしらね。
That could be the placebo effect.
言われてみれば
But now that you
二人が
mention
似
it,
てるような気も
they
して
kind
き
of
た。
do look alike. Alright, we have a new tip. A placebo is something that seems is something that like medicine that has no medical effect. When taken by a patient who believes it to be medicine, it gives psychological stability. Despite a placebo having no medical effect, there are cases where patients' conditions improve.
お手柄だな。
Nice work, Maru.
名探偵
You'll
シ
make
ー
a
ナも
great
いるだ。
detective one day.
え
A detective?
そ
That's
んな
the
こと言われ
first
たの
time
初めてだよ
anyone said that. She says it just most of the time, but maybe she's more perspective than anyone knows.
ああ、
I
娘
daughter
天
Amaishi
主が僕
is
の
my daughter. Daru wide-eyed and points at Shishiro while flapping his lips like a fish out of water.
父さん
Dad?
そうそういう時は
Could you
Papa
call
と呼
me
びなさい。
Papa instead?
こんな時ぐらい
For once in your life, don't be a perv.
父さん
Ed! Shishiro tries to hold back her tears but can't. They fall from her eyes and roll down her cheeks.
うん
Seeing this, Daru stops his joking and lets Shishiro speak.
私来たよ
Dad, I came
父さんに会うために父さんが作った
time machine
タイムマシンに乗って
built.
うん
Yeah.
父さんのやろうとしていたことを
Going to finish.
私が
Started.
絶対やり遂げるか
I
ら
promise.
うん
Yeah.
だから見ててほしい
Okay.
見てるよ
I'm
絶
watching.
対見てるよ
I am. Shishiro walks up to Daru and hugs him gently. Daru awkwardly but firmly hugs her back. Father and daughter, reunited across time. I'm surely glad that we could bring them together.
ちなみに
By the way,
君の母さんは
was
可
your
愛かった
mother cute?
ロリ顔で背が
Request
小さくて
teach
だ
a
けど
girl
巨
with
乳って
cute
のを
face
希望
and big boobs.
それは内緒に
That's
し
a
とく
secret. When Shishiro finally steps away from Daru, she's smiling once again.
さてと
Well,
これで
takes
この
care
世
of
界
everything
線への未練
I
は
wanted
きれい
to
さ
do
っぱ
on
り
this
断ち切れ
world
たから
line.
そろそろ
Guess I should be going.
待て
But wait!
もう行くのか
You're going already?
父親と
Don't you have more to
Well,
say
let's
to
go
your
to the
father? What am I doing? Shushiro's mind is set. I already know that nothing I can say will convince her to stay. It's madness to even try. If she stays, Maru dies. I know that. So why am I trying to stop her?
私は大丈夫
No, I'm fine now.
きっと
I'm gonna get an IV
を
115,
手に入れ
just
て
like I
みせるから
promised. She looks at us with the face of a warrior.
未来を変えるのは
I'll bring
君
it
たちにかか
to
って
you.
る
Here, in Akaba.
私は
Akabara.
荷物をこの
That's
秋葉
my
原に
duty.
絶対持ってくるか
And
ら
I will see it
そして
through.
君たち
The
の
rest
責任を持
is
って
up
託
to
す
you.
からお願い
Change
未来を
the
変え
future.
てほしい
Nobody speaks. No one nods. We don't have the words. But she sees it in our faces. Resolve. Shishua has entrusted us with her will and her mission. We meet her gaze, each of us, and silently swear to protect them to the end. The future Shishua came from this, not the future we desire. In Shishua's time, Daru and I fought to change it. This time, we'll make sure it never happens. Maru will live. Kasaru will be free. Shishua will grow up knowing her father. We must change the future, and all these things may come to pass.
それじゃ
Well,
35年後
see
に
you
会お
in
うね
35 years. So, I
君た
guess
ち
it
に
will
とっ
only
ては
be a
数時
few
間だ
hours for you guys.
そう
Oh, I almost forgot. The time machine gives off terrific ultralight rays when it jumps, so make sure not to look it directly at it. With that final warning, Shishua aborts the time machine. She waits once, and then hatches closest behind her. Moments later, the machine comes to life. A shrilling alarm starts ringing. There are no other sounds. It makes a less noise than I expected. People on the street below start shouting and cheering at the satellite's sudden activity. They all look up and point. My phone vibrates and quickly takes it out and opens it. The mail is from Shishua. Bye. Bye. When I failed to stop her on a previous world line, she sent me the exact same message before leaving. But this time, the word holds a completely different meaning. I lift my eyes from the message to see the space around the time machine and begin to warp. A cocoon of light appears and an envelope fused the last gate. I squint my eyes against the brilliance.
Suzuha.
Shishua. I'll never see her again. Not this Shishua. Yes, we can seek her out in our time. I know that I'll make the effort. But next time we'll meet, an immense gulf of time will have divided us. No matter how hard we wish for it to be different, she'll not be the girl we knew. All of a sudden, Daru takes a step into the light. Shishua! I'm sure we'll meet again! I'll do my best until then. I hate myself not knowing any other way to say it, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best! I promise! So Shishua, do your best too! His words probably can't reach her anymore. As the light grows more intense, I raise my hands to shield my eyes. Bathed in the radiance particles, the cocoon slowly unfurls. The next thing I know, Shishua's time machine has vanished into thin air, leaving a hole the size of a dump truck in Raiden K's wall. The air is thick with the smell of ozone. This seems to fall softly where the machine stood. We stand there for a while, staring silently at the empty spot while the summer breeze blows gently past, as if the wind of fate itself. Unfortunately, we don't have time to mourn her departure. In about an hour and a half, Mukuro's group will attack the lab. Before that happens, we need to acquire the IBM 1500 that Tsushima to 1975 to obtain. And that time machine is suddenly disappearance has thrown the area into chaos, which makes it easy for us to slip out unnoticed. See you in 35 years, Shishua said. The 54-year-old Shishua should be here in Akaba. Before she left, we decided that time machine's disappearance would be her key to bring the IB-115 to the lab. But when we return to the lab, there is no 54-year-old woman waiting for us. It seems Shishua hasn't come yet. No more running. Kasura grasps her rest while Maru calmly munches on a banana. I check the lab for any signs of Shishua. A line of red numbers catch my eyes. The meter reads 0.337 and 107%. The version hasn't changed. Reading standard didn't activate this time, so I suspected that it might be the case. Let's think this through. I thought that the version would change this in the instance Shishua obtained an IB-115 in 1975. But maybe there's something else that needs to happen. Will it change the instant Shishua hands me the IB-1500? Or will it change when we use the IB-150 to delete my email from CERN's database? At any rate, all we can do now is wait for Shishua to arrive. Shishua's her by now, right? After catching his breath, Daru speaks. My daughter is 30 years older than me. I don't know if I want to see that. Feels weird, man. So, seeing your daughter the same age as you is totally reasonable?
それどころか
You know, it wouldn't be unusual for her to have a grandchildren by that age.
つまり僕は
You mean I could have great grandkids? I don't know if I'm ready for that, man.
ひいおじいちゃんらしく
Must be super nice
って
to
構
them.
えてればいい
That's
と
what
思うよ
grandpas do.
ひいおじいちゃんって
Please
呼ん
don't
で
call me grandpa. That's the guy who wanted to be called Papa by his daughter. A knock on the door interrupts the idle chatter. It must be Shishua. Everyone looks at me with a strange mixture of anticipation and anxiety. I slowly open the door.
お岡部
Okabe! You're not Shishua! Instead of an old man, we get a wall bustle. Our disappointment is disappalled.
なんだ
Oh,
あなたか
you. Hey, have you seen my part-timer? No. Mr. Braun peeks into the lab.
すずさんならね
If you're looking for a Shusha-san, she went 35 years.
Shut up, Mayuri.
Shut up, Murray! Caster covers Maru's mouth.
なんか知ってんのか
You know something.
あいつどこ行
Where
った
did
の
that girl run off to?
ここ数日
She took the last couple days off, and I don't know when she's coming next.
携帯に電話しても
You won't even
繋がらねえし
answer her phone. Has phone's warnings invented in 1975? You don't have time for this. I can't just order him to leave. Not unless I want another cracked skull.
彼女は
She said she went back to her hometown.
もう
She's probably gone for good. What?
そうなのか
You sure?
あのガキ
That brat. She didn't say a word to me. Future is changing. Isn't this proof? On my previous leave, Mr. Braun would never came back to the lab. This must be related to Futuro's trip to 1975. Surely it's a good sign. Now, as long as the attractor field doesn't amend history again. Mr. Braun sighed, and then turned to me with a serious expression.
まあいいわ
Well,
こうして
whatever.
出てきたのは岡部
I got something for you, Okabe.
俺に
For me? Please tell me it's not another raise in my rent. He hands me an envelope. It's addressed to Okabe Rentoro. There is no stamp or postmark. The name Hashira Shushua is written on the back.
これは
What is this?
前に俺が世話
It's
になっ
from
た人
the lady who used to own this
今
building
日お前に
She asked
渡
me
して
to
く
give
れ
it
っ
to
て
you
頼まれてた
on this day.
誰
Who?
おめえこそ
How did you know?
どういう
Shushan. Anyways. Shushan. Shushan, of course! The name of the back reads Hashira Shushan. Hashira is a dark. Or is her name.
この女性は今どこに
Where is she now? Huh? She passed away 10 years ago.
亡くなっ
Passed away? That means she only lived to be 44! She's dead?! A wave of dizziness nearly sweeps me off my feet.
いくつぐらいの人だ
How old was she?
50は超えて
Mid
なかった
40s, I think. Age fits.
渡してくれて感謝
Thank you for taking care of this letter, Mr. Braun.
これ
Is it from Susa-san?
マジで
Seriously?
なんで店長が
Why did he have it? Mr. Braun clearly doesn't understand our reaction, and we're not about to explain. I sink him again. He grumbles a bit and leaves. As soon as he's gone, I break the seal open in the envelope. Inside is a handwritten letter. The characters are slightly messy, as if her hand was shaking as she wrote it. Our eyes transfixed it and began to read it.
岡部倫太郎
Dear
様
Okabe Rentoro,
お久しぶりです
it's me, Amaya Shishua,
天音鈴葉
Hashira Titter's daughter.
橋田タイタン
It's been
の
a long
娘です
time.
あなたにとっては
So, for you,
つい
I'm sure only
数時
a
間
few
前
hours
のことか
have
もしれない。
passed.
今は
The
西暦
date
2000
is
年
June 13th,
の6月
the year
13日です。
2000.
これをあなたが読んでい
Meaning,
る
I'm writing this
大体
10 years
10年前と
before
いう
you
ことになりま
will read it.
す。結論だけ
I'll get right to the point.
失敗した。
I failed.
失敗した。
I failed.
失敗した。
I failed. I failed. I failed.
失敗した。失敗した。失敗した。失敗した。
I failed. 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 I failed.
私は失
I
敗した。
failed. I 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 failed.
今は西
え
暦2000年の
June 14th,
6月
The
14
year?
日です。
2000.
これをあなたが読んでいる
About 9 or 10
大体9
years
年前
before you
10年前
will
にな
read
りま
this.
す。失敗した。
I failed.
私が私だという
I
ことを思
only
い出した
remembered
のは
who I was
ほん
1 year
の一年前だ
ago
った。
today.
恐怖の大
The
王が
day
落ちると
notice
言われ
strips
てた日。
said the King of Terror would come.
バカだバカだ。
Stupid, stupid King of Terror should have come and burned us all away.
私はこの24
For
年間
24 years, I forgot who I was.
覚えていたのは
All I
名
could
前くらいだ。
remember was my name.
思い出したのは
I finally remembered 1 year ago.
恐怖の大王
The
が
day
落ちると
the
言われて落
King
ち
of
なか
Terror
った
was
日。
supposed to come, but didn't.
恐怖の大王なんて
There,
どこにもいな
no
いけど
King of Terror.
私
But
は
I
知りた
wanted
い。
to die.
修理が完全じゃなかった。
Repairs went
タイムマシンは不具
were
合があった。
incomplete. The time machine malfunctioned.
1975
I arrived in
年に飛んだ時
1975.
何も
I
覚え
couldn't
てなかった。
remember anything.
それを今になって思
He
い出す
found me
私は
lying
真っ
in
白で
the street
どうしたらいいか
like
わ
a
からず
broken doll and took me to a hospital.
今は一人暮らしをしているけど
I've been living on my own for years.
橋田鈴というまっさら
That's
な人間
Hashira
として
Shushua,
普通に生
a
活
normal
していた
person
だ
who
けで
forgot the duties and mission of a Maya
完
Shushua.
全に忘れていて去年
I
思い出した。
remembered last year.
失敗した。
I failed. 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 I failed.
何が原因なの？
Something went wrong.
いかなかった。
I don't know what.
その修理が完
The
全
repairs
じゃなかったんだ。
were incomplete,
お父さんは
but it was not Dad's
私
fault.
が悪いんだ。
It's mine.
まっすぐ
I
1975
should have had
年へ
gone
飛んでいればよ
straight
かった。
to 1975.
2010年に
I shouldn't have stopped in 2010.
ママを言ってる
But I was selfish.
これじゃ未来
Now
は
the
変わ
future
らない。
is doomed.
IBM 5100は手には入れられなかった
IBM 1500.
ごめん。
I'm sorry.
ごめんね。
So sorry.
私は
What
何のた
purpose
めに
have
この
I
年まで
lived
生きてきたんだろう。
this age?
使命を忘れて
Forgot my duty.
ただのうのうと
The
生きてきた
carefree life instead.
こんな人生
Now my life has no meaning at all.
意味がない。
Worthless.
意味がない
Worthless. Worthless.
思い出さなければ
I
よか
wish
った。
I hadn't remembered.
思い出せてよかっ
But
た。
I finally remembered.
君に謝ることができて
I
よ
had
かっ
this
た。
chance to say sorry.
許して
Forgive me.
許して。
Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
私の計画は狂ってし
And
まった。
failed.
その原因を
Spent this whole year asking myself why.
そして
Finally figured it out.
私が
If I hadn't
1975年へ飛ぶのを
postponed my
一
leave
日でもた
to
めらわなければ
1975, this wouldn't have happened.
岡部倫太郎
Okabe Toro.
君はあのタイム
After
マ
this
シンを使
offline
い
meeting
1975年へ飛ぼうとした
from
私を引き止めた。
1975,
それはとても嬉しかったけ
I
ど
was really happy. That's
そこで
where
引き止めたの
it
は失
all
敗だ
went
ったんだ。
wrong.
私はあの日
You should have
飛ばな
left.
ければならなかった。
I shouldn't have waited.
あの日を逃したらダメだ
My
った。
last chance
引き止められたから。
at night
その
was
夜
a
に雷雨が。
thunderstorm.
タイ
My
ム
time
マシ
machine
ンが壊れてし
was
まったんだ。
flooded.
もしも時間
If
を
you
戻せるな
can
ら
go back that
あ
day,
の私を
please let me leave.
そうすれば私
And then
君たちに
bring you
IBN
the
の
IB
2100を届けられる
$100.
使命を
I can fulfill my mission.
私は
Please.
使命を果たしたい
All I want.
父さんと
I promised to Dad.
父さんの
What's
意志だから
dream?
私の未来を
Sure.
変えたいからごめん
Sorry.
ごめん
I'm sorry.
ごめん
I'm sorry.
こんな人生無意味だ
Meaningless. My hands curled, crumpling the page. And I realized that I am crying. Joshua failed. She lost her memory. Her life was meaningless. This can't be happening. No one said a word. Their faces, like mine, are frozen in disbelief. I turned to Daru. He's whiter than a sheet. Of course he should be most sad about that. That was his daughter!
ダル
Daru,
タイムマシンを
didn't you fix the time
直したんじゃ
machine?
なかったのか。
I
治ってたはずだよ
I thought I did.
はずだけど
But I mean, that was
そも
my
そもタイ
first
ムマシンを直すのなんて初めてだ
time
ったし
repairing a machine. A time
見
machine.
落とし
I
が
might
あっ
have
たの
missed
かも
something.
見落としたと。
Missed something?!
そのせいでお前の娘
Whatever you missed cost your daughter 24 years of her life!
僕だって好き
I didn't do it on purpose!
そうよ
Calm down,
落ち着きなさい
both of you.
橋田はできる限りのことを
everything
精
he
一杯やった彼は責
Doesn't
めるの
deserve your
違う
anger, Okabe.
お前はなんでそんなに
How can you be so calm?
こういう性格なの
That's how
悪
I
くない
am.
の
Sorry.
とにかく落ち着け
Now calm down. It's not Darf's fault. I know that. It can't end like this. It can't! What was Joshua feeling as she wrote this letter? I look at it again. The words crawled upon the page. Every character resonance with despair. I wanted to welcome her back with a smile. Instead, this. Joshua is dead. 10 years gone. Wait, how did she die? Don't tell me. Mr. Braun must know what happened. I run to the window and check the street. Mr. Braun is outside, closing up shop.
ミスター・ブラウン
Mr. Braun! I run downstairs.
お岡部
Okabe,
例の
did you
ラジカル
hear?
の人工衛
That
星
satellite up and
消えたって
disappeared.
大騒ぎだ
Everyone's
ぜ
talking about it. Guess it was already made the news.
そんなことより
Please. I need to know.
Hmm?
Huh?
なんだ
Know what?
橋田すずさんの
Hashira Shushua-san.
亡くなった状況について
How did she die?
うん
Why do you want to know that? He looks at me hard. I met his stare in unflinching.
俺は
I
今まで
don't know anything
彼女の死について
about how
何も
she
知らない
died.
彼女の最後は
I need to know
知っておかなければならない
her last
そんな気がするん
moments
です
were like
そうしなくちゃ
I
いけない
feel that it's my
それがどん
duty
な最後だったにしろ
to know. To engrave her memory
刻みつけてお
into
かな
my
いと
heart.
単なる好奇心
Sounds like you've got a reason.
でもう
What I
一つ
want
聞
to
くが
know is
すずさんとは
how
どう
you
いう
know
関係
knew
だ
her.
古い
She was
知り合いです
an old acquaintance. That's all I can say.
とても古い知り合い
A very old acquaintance.
で彼女と過ごしたわずか
But
な
I
時間は
still remember
今も
the time I
はっ
spent
きり思い出
with
すことが
her.
できるんです聞かせて
So please,
ください。
tell me.
あまり言いたくはないん
I
だ
don't like to talk about
これ
it,
から俺が言うこと
but
は
alright.
心して聞け
Listen good,
いいか
Okabe. I slowly nod. And then I get my answer.
自殺だ
It was a suicide. Of course. Right, this game is automatically rated for mature for, like, subjects like this. So, suicide trigger warning. Trigger warnings are up the butt right now. Trigger warning, if any of this gets to you, like, please step out of this chat now. Step out of the stream now. Like, I am putting a big trigger warning. If you don't want to know any more past this point, please leave. I don't care. Like, if this makes you super uncomfortable, please leave. I don't care that I'm not gonna get your viewership. Like, if the topic of suicide or any of this kind of stuff does make you uncomfortable, and this goes for anything at any point, if anything makes you uncomfortable, please just leave. The word dropped on my heart like an anvil. My knees gave out. I collapsed to the pavement. Suicide.
自宅で
She
首
hung
をつったな
herself at home.
俺が第一
The one
発
who
見
found
者
her. My life was meaningless. I recall. I'm so glad that didn't work, because that would have been so bad. But that does I don't understand why my sound alerts aren't working though. Oh, duh. I'll return the points because I think I figured out what happened. I will definitely be returning those points to you. What did you forget to do? I want to know what you're disappointed in. Okay? It can't make me any more sad than I already am. Okay? You fucking asshole! Yeah, I'll return those points to you after stream. I'm too lazy to do it now. She didn't deserve it, so bleak it an end.
そんなことになる1年ぐ
She
らい
became
前から
unstable
精神的
about a
に
year
随分不
before
安
it
定になって
happened.
なそれまでは
Before that,
明るくて優し
she
い
was
人
a
だったん
nice,
だ
cheerful lady.
俺は
This
あの人
building
の
was
家に
hers.
下宿させてもらってたんだ
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, good. I forgot you could do that as a moderator. She gave me a place to stay.
スーズさんは天涯
She
孤
had
独
no
だったが
relatives, you know?
葬式にはほとんど
Almost
人
no
は
one
来な
came
かっ
to
た
her funeral.
寂しい
It
も
was
ん
a
だ
sad
ったぜ
thing to see. Well, yeah, that's because her only friends at that time were like fucking 8. Okay?
さっきの手紙は
He handed
ス
me
ーズさ
that
んが
letter
1週
a
間前
week
に渡
before
され
it
た
happened.
2010
Told
年
me
の
to
今
give
日だっ
it
た
to you, you, a young man named Okabe Rantoro, on this exact date. When you moved upstairs, I thought Shusho-san must have seen the future or something. Enough. I can't take it anymore. I tried to stand, but my legs betrayed me. I stumble before I fall. A small body supports my shoulders. Okarin! Are you okay? Maru. Must have been taking all of her strength to hold me up. Did Maru hear how Shushuwa died? Her eyes are wet. Her lips are trembling. Still, she is the one supporting me. Maru and I bow deeply as Mr. Brown and return to the lab. When we get back, Daru is seated at his computer, head on the table. Custer is standing in front of the TV watching it, while an excited reporter talks about Raiden-kun. The disappearance of the satellite is huge news, obviously. The lounge is silent, save for the TV. I look at the table. The divergence meter still reads 0.337187%. It hasn't changed since before Shushuwa left. What went wrong? I can't go back 10 years as a time loop machine. I can't do anything about Shushuwa's death. Should have stopped her from leaving after all? Maybe then this tragedy wouldn't have happened. No. What choice did I have? I can't say Maru without the IB-1 1500. Shushuwa had to travel to 1975. I considered my options. What if I redo these 2 days again? Could Daru fix the time machine so this doesn't happen? Is fixing the time machine even possible? Daru's skills are second to none, and the time machine was built by his own hand, 26 years in the future. It seems logical that he would be able to fix it. But look at it another way. It took Daru 26 years to learn enough to build the time machine, and he had to reverse engineer CERN to do it. And before he was killed, he couldn't even finish it. It falls in 2 days. In that case, I can have Daru use the time machine and repeat these 2 days until he repairs it. No, he'll have to start from scratch each time. 2 days just aren't enough. I collapse onto the sofa and bury my face in my hands. Maru sits next to me and gently rubs my back. I'm grateful for her kindness. I recall what Shushuwa wrote. If you can go back to that day, please let me leave. The email I sent. Could that be the cause? On the original world line, Shushuwa leapt to 1975 after failing to meet her father. Unsatisfied with the outcome, I sent an email to convince myself to follow Shushuwa and prevent her from leaving. As a result, she remained in 2010 for an additional 4 days. But that night, the time machine was damaged by a thunderstorm. If I hadn't followed Shushuwa that day, if I hadn't sent that email to myself, her time machine would have not malfunctioned. She would have arrived safely in 1975. The solution is obvious. I need to cancel that email. But can I really do that? If I change the past so that Shushuwa leaves, won't that undo the 4 days we spent together? Our frantic search through the streets of Akaba. Her heartfelt confession on the roof of Raiden-kun. Her tearful reunion with her father Daru. All of it will be undone. What do I do? An urgent bulletin pops up on the TV. I look up in surprise. Bomb starts to pod the Yamate Sabu Todorokun lines. Damn! Mokuro's men will be here any minute. There's no time to think. No time to hesitate. I run downstairs, break into the tube workshop, and turn on the 42-inch CRT. Then I return to the lab and activate the time machine. What are you doing, Okabe? Custer demands answers. I can see the fear in her eyes. We can't just leave it like this. I have to do something! Okabe. Okarin? Are you sure? Don't try to stop me, Maru. I can't let this stand. There are 2 options. I can cancel the email that conveyed me to persuade Shishua, sending a contradictory email that should do the trick. Or I can time loop again and persuade Shishua from leaving. 2 options, but really just one. Don't hesitate, Okabe Rantoro. Hesitation is unforgivable. You already know what you must do. Stop pursuit. Last mail. Is CERN trap. That should be enough to convey me to let Shishua go. Kasuru. You're good at remembering dates, aren't you? Huh? Well, sure. When did we start that party for Shishua? 4 days ago. August 9th. You're sending an email, Golden? Won't that make everything disappear? 4 days. It may not sound like much, but in that time we forged a definite bond with Shishua. Send this email is to sever that bond. I know that. But this is the only choice I have. I sent a phone wave to 97 hours ago. This email should arrive a few hours after the first. Now I just need to send it. Save Maru, that's my purpose. That's what drove me to leap through time. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. This is just one more sacrifice. Erase the time you spent with Shishua. Destroy whatever bond you had. Send this email. Press the button. Isn't that what Shishua wants? You'll be saving her from 25 years of loneliness, from ending her life in utter despair. Save Shishua, save Maru. This is the right thing to do. This is right. But is it really? Is erasing those memories really the right thing to do? Isn't that just running away from reality? Couldn't I try to time and leaping first? Maybe there's another way. What should I do? What is the right choice? Stop! You're starting to doubt! Never doubt! I don't know the answer. I need to reach a conclusion, or else I can't. I can't do it. I can't send this email. Acting on impulse, I don the headgear and punch in a 48-hour time leap. Do you have a plan? I ignore her and bite down hard on my lip. As the taste of blood fills my mouth, I press the button. Ah! The world is twist. I like shake. I cover my eyes and wait for my senses to return to normal. 1,000 emotions stampede through my skull, then fade away. I stare vacantly at Kasuru, who's standing in front of me. At first, I can't hear over the buzzing in my ear, but little by little, her voice comes clear. See? You're shaking. You've only been at it for 2 days. And you're already exhausted. Kasuru thrusts her finger at me like an angry school teacher. You still have plenty of time to find the pin. You don't have to be in such a hurry. If you collapse, what then? I won't be worried about you. But Maru sure will. Take care of yourself. Got it? The time leap worked. Yeah. Got it. I nod to Kasuru and claps onto the sofa. I couldn't sacrifice either of them. In a sense, I'm running away. But there's no other choice. No other way to save Shishua and Maru both. In 2 days, Maru would die, and Shishua will be lost in the past. If these 2 days are all we have left, then all I can do is repeat them. Forever. Let these 2 days be the rest of my life. The wind caressed my cheek. I pushed down on the pedals and began to ascend up the Harmony Bridge. The spoke resolve rhythmically, reflecting the sunlight. Sweat oozes out of every pore, but it's not unpleasant. It feels good, healthy, running around the school field as a child. The weather's so nice! Ew! Why did I have to come along? Same here! The wind's too strong! You're a little chubby, Darukan. I think you need to exercise more. That neckbeard master race! Leading the way at the terrific pace is Shishua on her trusty mountain bike. What a view! From here you can see across the Tokyo Bay, all the way to Rainbow Bridge in the distance. Akaba is just a jumbled sprawl of central Tokyo, or the 2 hours ride behind us. Here on this artificial island, there are 2 skyscrapers and vacant lots, one extreme or the other. One time I took the bus back to Akaba after Kamaka, so I already knew how close it was, but I never thought it'd come here by bike. Except for Shishua. We're all used to rent a cycle. I wanted to change the pace from the search of the findable pin, so I proposed the cycling expedition. Of course, I already knew who the pin belonged to, and Shishua's father is, but I have chosen not to tell anyone. If at all possible, I want to spend these 2 days in peace and delay Shishua's time travel. That is my goal now. I thought this trip would be a waste of time at first, but I guess the people need to take a break once in a while. I'd rather be working on the time leap machine. Yeah. Okurin, you're an idiot for having Kazuma come along. Because if she can't complete the time leap machine, you can't continue these 2 days forever and ever! This is just proves that I belong indoors. You are all worn out. Come on, guys. Stamina is the key to survival. Gaster and Daru are exhausted, while Shishua and Maru are still going strong. I already know the distance between Akaba and Akure, so I'm able to pace myself in order to conserve energy. Water! Where's the vending machine? I would kill for a glass of water. Sorry, but there's no convenience stores until we cross another bridge. After this one, tough it out. You're serious? I can't. It's impossible. Wow, Okarin, you really know the area. Have you been here before? Yeah, many times. How long have I been living in this close loop of time? It's already getting hard to keep track of the days, so I think in 2 day cycles. This should be the 40th cycle. This time I only know that Maru is fated to die. But keeping that a secret allows us to spend these days like normal kids at our age would. The cycling expedition is part of that. Chicho and Maru only enjoy the ride, so I make sure we do it each time I repeat the loop. Our current destination is the Tokyo Big Sight, the massive convenience store in Akure. In a few days, it will be home to Kamakama, the world's largest Danashi marketplace event. Big Sight straight ahead. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to get there. Let's take a break first. Daru has used up the last of his strength. While still on his bike, he rests his body against the guardrail separating us from the road. I turn and pull up next to Daru's bike. Not safe there. Come on. Let me rest. I said it's not safe. I sigh and pull Daru up by the arm. Okay, okay. Daru stands up. A second later, a huge truck speeds past. The gust of wind lets in its wake nearly bowls us over. The bridge sways beneath our feet. That was close! It probably wouldn't have hit him, but still, it's best to be careful. You saved me, Okarin! You know, it was almost like Okarin saw the future. Yeah, he's been repeating these 2 days, like, for the past, like, month or so. Wait, 40 days, so 2 days. For the past, like, almost 3 months now! You got a D-mail, didn't you? Maru's innocent smile. Kasuru's cynical grin. To them, it's a joke, but they're not mistaken. The only thing I got wrong was that I didn't send a D-mail this time. I time-leaped. Chishiro's eyes met mine. She was laughing just a moment ago, but now she looks confused and uncertain. I burnt my eyes. Holy land! I've returned! Daru's figure starts faces big sight with his arms spread wide. Wow! I've never seen it this empty. Look at all this space. I can't believe they filled this whole area here in Kamama. In the emptiness, it's easy to see how truly majestic the site is. At Kamama, when you're wading through the sea of people, it's just another big building. Hey! Masu's hungry! Isn't there a restaurant nearby? Let's take a break. I can't believe we have to think all the way back. A nightmare. The 3 of them go searching for the family restaurant. Shishiro was still gazing at Big Sight. What's wrong, Shishiro? I asked the question, though I already know how she'll answer. She is excited to see Big Sight in real life. I'm excited to see Big Sight in real life! Shishiro's eyes are shining. It's gone by 2036, you know. They cleared it to make way for a bigger, better convention center. Tokyo's full of them in my time. They even moved the dome out of there. Shishiro points to the middle of Tokyo Bay. Hashida Taru called it the Holy Land. Is that how you see it in this time? This is where they have Kamama. I've heard of it. Hundreds of thousands of people come, right? Mom says that's where she met my dad. Guys, I swear at this that her mom is Ferris. Ah. So your mother was a Furushi. I've always wanted to see this place. Thank you, Okabe Vantoro. I feel closer to my dad now. A sharp pain stabs through my heart. I know who Shoshua's father is. He's right over there! But I won't tell her. Tell her, you dumbass! You're gonna time leave again anyways! Not until the afternoon of the 13th, when the time leap machine is complete. For now, I just want to prolong these 2 days of peace. Okarin! Tucson! Come on! Hands up! Come on! I'm starving! Joe grabs my hand and we take off running. Somehow, I managed to force a smile. Today was fun. Tomorrow will be fun. Every day will be fun. Forever! The wind crusts my cheek. Guys. How much... I'm not gonna read it every time, okay? Okay, so this is... Okay? It feels good, healthy, running around like a school field like a child. The weather is so nice! Why did I have to come along? Same
簡単だ
here.
ダル君はねメタボだ
You're a little tubby, Darkon.
しておくべき
Needs to exercise more. Pack neck beer master race. Leading the way at the terrific pace, Shishra is on her trusty mountain bike.
いい景色だな
What a view! From here, you can see across Tokyo Bay, all the way across blah 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 blah. We already just got through all of this.
出発するまではさ
I thought this trip would be a waste of time at first, but
たまには
we took base.
私は
I'd
タ
rather
イムリープマシンを作ってる
on
方
the
が
time loop machine.
楽しい
Like I said, I'm not gonna go through all of this over and over again.
二人ともぐだ
You two are all worn out.
だらしないなそんなんじゃ生き
Come on, guys. Stamina is keys to survival. Customers are excessive. I already know the distance between law. Water first, the vending machine.
残念ながら
Sorry, but there's no convenience store until we cross another bridge after this
そ
one.
こまで辛抱し
Tough it out. I reply mechanically. Are you serious? I can't. It's impossible.
おかり
Wow, okay. You really know the area. Have you been here before?
た
Yeah,
なんだ
many times. What cycle is this? My 10th? I thought you said last time it was your 40th! It must have been more than that by now. I'm still repeating the same 2 days. Mokuro's attack, Maru's death. Those things will never ever happen. Nope, not at all! We're just denying reality here! Today, once again, we're off on an adventure.
ここまで来れば
Big sights straight ahead. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to get there. Let's take a break first. Daru has used up the last of his strength. While on his bike, he rests his body against the guardrail separating us from the road. I turn to pull next to Daru's bike.
そのままの格好で
It's not. I swallow my words. Though it's too dark to be my own sudden slip into mine. What will happen if I don't pull Daru back? Will the truck catch on Daru's fat? Will it send him flying like a rag doll? Will it take off his head? Will the blood spray from the stump on like a crimson fountain? Will the girl scream, I wonder? Let's find out. What difference does it make if Daru dies? I can just make the time loop again, can't I? Go back to the start of the loop, and Daru will be as good as new. Besides, everyone needs a little spice in their life. For these 2 days, I am God! I choose who lives and who... Whoa! The sound of a horn blasts my eardrum. Daru jerks from the guardrail. A split second later, the truck howls past. Daru loses his balance and falls onto his butt. That was close!
ちょっと
Hey!
大丈夫
Are you okay?
怪我はない
Are you hurt? Shishua and Caster and Joshua get off their bicycles and help Daru up.
今
The truck was mine! The truck has already crossed the intersection after the bridge. We watched it drive away. Man! What a shock! What was that? What was that guy? Crazy drivers. I should have checked the numbers. Then I could be like reported.
事故が起きたわけ
Nothing
じゃない
actually
し
happened, so there's not much. No point in reporting it. Everyone fussing over Daru. I stand a few steps away, staring at my hands. I'm glad it ended. I'm glad it ended in something to laugh about. But what was I thinking just now? I began this loop so that no one would be hurt, so that Mario would live and Shishua would never go back in time. yet just now, I was ready to watch Daru die. Some part of me wanted it to happen.
Okabe Rintaro?
Okabe Rintaro? Huh? I cower and flux upon hearing my name. She was staring at me. There are questions in her eyes. She can't have heard my dark thoughts just now. And yet, I feel like she has seen right through me.
顔色悪いよ。
You look pale.
ちょ、おかりん。
What's wrong,
僕ら
Rokurin?
にガクブル
I'm
し
not
て
the
る
one
け
who
ど
should.
おかしくね？
I'm the one who should be shaking.
ああ
Right.
何しろ
I was just imagining what would happen if I lost my
我
Super
がラボは
Haka.
大打撃
The
だ
lab
からな
can't survive without you. I was a purposefully extravagant tone to cover up my guilty thoughts and start pedaling.
休憩は終わりだ
Break's over.
行くぞ
Let's go. I'm this world's observer. Nothing can escape my subjectivity. Everything and everyone exists as I will it. Maru, Kasaru, Daru, and even Shishua. Here, we can live in peace and harmony. None of us need to ever face death. A 48-hour eternity. I'm the creator of this paradise. And so, I know, tomorrow will be another wonderful day.
聖地よ。
Holy Land! I have returned! Daru is his vigorous Doris greets the big sight with his arms spread wide.
人がいない時に
Wow! I've never seen it this empty.
こんなに広かったのね。
Look at all that space.
なのに
It's
この
hard
街
to
は
believe
人
that
で埋め
it's
尽
a
く
little
さ
bit
れる
older
とか。
from the mall. In this opinion, you're always wondering to see people and it's not a building. Hey,
眉し
Masu's hungry.
近くにファミレスあるべ。
Isn't there a restaurant nearby?
一休みしよ
Let's
うよ。
take a break.
帰りも同じ距離を走らなきゃい
We
けない
have
のね。
to bike all the way back.
考えたら
What a nightmare. The three of them go searching for the family restaurant. Shishua is still gazing at the big sight. My eyes roam her body. Those tight legs. That slender body. Her clothes accumulate for her fine curves. All her breasts are surprisingly large. Something stirs in my heart, heavy and hot like thick lava. It whispers to me words like poison. What if I lure her into a dark corner and have my way with her? Then everything Katsuri says about you would become true. Getting her alone would be simple enough. All I have to do is offer information on her father and she'll follow me anywhere. To make it easier, no amount of Shishiwa exists in present-day Japan. No documents proving Japanese citizenship, not even a birth certificate. It's only natural she wouldn't be born for another 7 years. So even if she runs to the police, nobody will believe a word she says. I imagine she'll put up a fight. She was a member of the resistance in her time, and I know she's stronger than she looks. But she's still just a girl. It may take some doing, but I'll have my way with her in the end. Another me. Hadaruma Kamura, perhaps, is whispering inside my head. You want a woman, don't you? It says. Of course you want. It's instinct. So what if she is Daru's daughter? So what if she's on a mission to save the future? Forget about that. She's a fine woman, that's all. You're not a saint, Okabun or Toro. Or is that what you call yourself again? That's right. An insane mad scientist. If you really are insane, then let's see you snap. Remember, you have the power of a god. You can rape her, then undo with the time loop machine. And hey, while you're at it, why not taste the same girl's virginity over and over and over again? Wouldn't that be something? All those virgin-onlys freaks would kill to be for you. Why, hell, stop at rape. Think of what else you could do with the time loop machine. Murder, steal, kidnap, destroy? Is that the best you could do, Okabe Runtoro? Is that really all the evil you have, all the evil you're in your heart? Well, I guess you're We're only human after all. Think about it, Okabe Rontoro. Sure, you want this loop to repeat the same 2 days forever. Sounds like torture to me. Aren't you tired of it already? These 2 days should be your paradise. Forget petty laws and morals. You're a hunter. Taboo means nothing to you. Hunt your prey and eat your fill. The voice is right. I'm the observer. I am God. I can do anything. Doer. Killer. Raper. No one can judge me in this closed loop of time. Forget your morals. Trust your primal urges. Follow your instincts. Gah! I cover my ears and avert my eyes from Shushua. Buzz, 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 buzz. My ears are ringing. Something is trying to crush my soul, projecting thoughts and not my own into the screen of my heart. Okabe Rontoro? Suddenly, Shushua grabs me by the shoulders and peers into my face. The warmth from her hands makes the buzzing glow louder. You really are sick, aren't you? Want to sit down? I'm afraid to look at Shushua with these dark feelings fogging my mind. I shake her off and flee towards Big Sight. Okabe Rontoro, where are you going? I need to get away from Shushua. If I don't, I might give in to the urge. I stare at my hands. Clench, open, repeat, repeat. My hands still move, just as I expect them to, just as I'm ordered to. But those dark impulses, the devil's whisper, how can I explain those? What the hell was that? What is happening to me? I start to tremble, my teeth chatter. The sun is hot enough to burn my skin, but I feel cold. I'm afraid of myself. I'm still okay, aren't I? I'm Hadrama Kumro, Okabe Rontoro, the insane mad scientist with a fetish for science and chaos. See? I still know who I am. Still? What is that supposed to mean? Will I eventually lose control of myself? Am I going to break? Like a Mobius strip, the same 2 days are going around and 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 around. But today, I failed to keep them the same. My feelings became twisted. Today on Hajira Bridge, I didn't just hesitate to say Daru. I nearly yielded to my dark emotions. Dark emotions. Dark impulses. Emotions seeping with venom. I listened to their poisonous, disgusting whispers. And I was almost drawn in. There's no denying it. Worse. But that was the taste of what might lurk inside my heart. If those emotions attack me again, this time crashing me over like a tsunami, will I be able to control myself? Maru. Katsuru. Daru. Shushua. Will I be able to keep myself from hurting them, no matter what? Will I be able to keep everyone safe in this loop I made for Maru and Shushua's sake? Do I really have such strength? I don't know. The answer is hardly reassuring, but for now, it's the only answer I got. This endless loop is the world I wished for. I can only protect this world. I can only protect this world. I pray that those impulses were just a fluke, that they'll never resurface again. I only ask that tomorrow will be peaceful. The wind caresses my cheeks. I push down the pedals and begin this blah blah blah. The spoke resolve for affecting sunlight, uses blah. It feels good, healthy. Running around looks good like a child. I'm not reading all of this again.
こんなことに付き合わなきゃいけないんだ。
どうかな。
ダルくんはね、メタボだからもっと運動しておくべきだと思うよ。
デブオタ上等。
Leading the way is their face on her dramatic.
いい景色だな。
It's gonna be so much just to reread it over and over again. From here you can see cross the all the way across, except for Joshua. We're all using. I want to change the pace from the search of the unbendable pin, so I suppose this is a cycling expedition.
出発するまではさ、
I thought this trip
ただ
would
の
be
時
a
間の無駄
waste of
遣いと思
time
ってたけど、
at first,
たまに
but
は
私はタイムリープマシ
working
ン
on
を
the
作
time
って
leap
る方
machine.
引きこもりが最強だと。
It's just
Yo.
cruise that I belong indoors.
二人ともグダグ
You
ダ
two are all worn out.
だらしないな。
Come on, guys.
そんなに
Stamina is the key to survival. Daru and Katsuru are exhausted while Shisho and Maru are still going strong. I already know the distance between, so I would be able to keep pace myself in order to conserve energy.
水は。
Water! Where's the water? If you're a vending machine, I could kill for a glass of water. Then do it. What the hell?
え？
Huh? Everyone turns to look at me.
やってみろよ
Do it.
人殺し
Kill someone.
ちょ。ネタに。
Why so serious, man?
あ
Come
あ
on.
マジで
What are you waiting
どうして
for?
やらないん
If you want to do it,
だやりたいなら
then
や
do
る
it.
ちょっと岡部
Hey, Okabe.
あんたいきなり何
What
言い
got
出してん
into
の
you? Oh, you know about 42 time leaps.
オカリ、そういうこと言っちゃダメなの
Things
よ。
like that.
つうか、オカリなんで切れてんの？
What's up with you, man?
別に
Nothing.
コンビニが橋を2つ渡った先
There's a convenience store once we passed the two
そこまで
bridges.
文句言わずに耐えろ
Tough it out.
げ、そうなん。
Really?
意外と
That's
気味ある
frozen.
な。
It's hot. Hundreds of days have passed since this began. Maybe thousands. How many cycles has it been? I repeat this loop as many times that I've grown tired of keeping track. I can barely remember the reason I started. The days go by, tearing pages like a calendar. Everyone says the same things. Everyone responds in the same way. I've noticed my biorhythms seem a bit off. But aside from that, every day is the same. Same. Thank you for the follow. SFX Acidic. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yes, subtle diversions occur. But that's all within acceptable limits. In the end, the result's always the same. Everything happens is insignificant, meaningless, pointless. I'm the only one still living in this loop. Everyone else is just being kept alive by me. We're just spinning our wheels in a dead world. My soul dies and cycles back. I don't remember. This isn't life. Haru's death. Okoro's raid. Shushua's time travel. I may have cared about those things once. Not anymore. When did I stop caring? When did I become a machine, looping and looping for all of eternity? Nothing matters. When these 2 days are all over, they will start again. Everything will be reset. I will reset it myself. Then I guess it's pointless to worry. Ridiculous. How many times have I repeated this loop? My senses have gone dull. It's getting harder to respond to things that I've seen and heard. I feel detached, like I'm isolated inside a thin membrane. I've already gotten used to it. I don't find it inconvenient anymore. I simply adapted. I simply optimized. This is far too narrow a world. This is far too gentle world. Why shouldn't I adapt? This is my world.
はあ、僕はサイクリングを
I
やめる
quit
ぞ。
cycling. Daru has used up the last of his strength. While on his bike, he rests his body against the guardrail separating us from the road. I stopped my bicycle and watched him passively.
うわ
Whoa! Horn blares. Daru jerks away from the rail. A split second later, the truck hauls past. Daru loses his balance and falls on his butt.
あぶね
Oh, it was close.
ちょっと大丈夫？
Hey, are you okay?
怪我はない？
Are you hurt? Kasser and Shishua get off their bicycles and help Daru up.
今のトラック
That truck was mean! The truck has already crossed the intersection, and after the bridge, we watched it drive away.
はあビビった
Man, what a shock!
てかなんな
What
の
was that guy?
ふざけんなよ
Crazy drivers. I should have checked his
そ
number.
したら通報しま
Then
した
I could have be like reported.
通報しろよ。
So report him. The truck number smoothly rolls off my tongue. I've seen it so many times. It's like it's branded on my brain.
教えたぞ。
There. Now you know.
通報しろ。
Report him. I hold my phone now.
オカリン僕なんか恨み
Did,
あんの
did I do something, Okurin?
お前が通報したいと
You
言う
said you wanted to report him.
通報する
No,
機会
I'm
を
giving you
与えたこと
the
だ。
opportunity. My tone is flat. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
確かに橋田のだら
I
け
agree
た
with
態度は良く
Hashda.
ないけど、岡部も勘
Could
違い
be a
しす
little
ぎよ
less lazy, but you're going way too far, Okabe.
仕切るな。
Shut up,
委員長キャラ。
you class rep wannabe. What?
何よ
What?
喧嘩は良くない？
No fighting, guys.
無事だった
Daru-kan's okay.
私め
So
で
let's
たんだよ
be happy, okay? I ignore Maru and shove my phone at Daru.
通報しないのか。
You're not gonna report him?
まあ
Well, I guess I'll let him off the hook this time. I sigh and put away my phone. Joshua is staring at me again. It looks like she wants to say something. But who cares what she thinks? I feel nothing. The tire caster, the re-energized Daru, and the ever so energetic Maru repeat the same conversation I've seen hundreds of times. And then they go search for the restaurant. I turn my back to them and walk towards the ocean. But Shushiro stands in front of me, blocking my way. Her eyes born into mine. I try to pass without saying anything. But she cuts me off. I see the sincere concern in her eyes, but it can no longer sway my heart. Not even a little.
あのさ、
Hey,
あるテレビ記者
wasn't
が
there a movie about
雪の街に取材に来て、
a guy who gets
そこで時
trapped
間
in
の連鎖に絡
some
め取られちゃ
kind
う
of time
記
loop?
憶がなかったっけ？
What? What the hell is she talking about?
恋はデジャビューだった。
Groundhog's Day, right? It was
私
like
にとってはすごく
100
古い
years
映画
old
なの
when I saw it.
私がいた2036年で
The
はさ、
movies in my time
セルンの啓
are
発が
all
あって
boring.
新しい
Turn
映画は
for
どれもこれもつまんない
propaganda,
んだ
you
よ
know?
ね。
So we watch old movies instead,
恋はデジャビューもそのうちの一本。
like Groundhog's Day.
知らないな。
Okay. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Okay. I feel like that is like the correct response, but while I do math, while I figure things out. Okay, so Groundhog's Day came out in 1993. Unless that's a remake, but I don't think it is. So that means in Shushua's time, and I'm going from 2036 here, which is when she time leaped. it would have only been a 43-year-old movie. So it was an old movie, but
あの映画私は納
it
得
was
いって
pretty
ないんだよね
unsatisfying. I was trying to brush her off, but she should keep stalking.
だって主人公が
I
特に
mean,
何か
the
した
loop
わけで
ends
もないのにさ
without the hero really doing anything.
綺麗さっぱりなくなっちゃうじゃ
Like
ん
he becomes a
で
good
主
person
人
and
公は全
suddenly
になってハッピーエンド
happy ending.
なんかいまいちな脚本だった
Kinda dumb.
今の君うん
You're trapped in a
今
loop
の私たち
too, aren't you?
映画と同じ状況に置かれてるんじゃない
All of us are. Yeah, but I'm the only one who knows.
なんとか言いなよ
Say something,
Okabe
Okabe
Rintaro.
Rantoro.
君はこの世界を
You've been here before,
そう
haven't
でしょ
you? Her gaze seems to pierce through everything. I find myself blinking involuntarily. Then my eyes drop to my feet.
何が
What? What are you talking
Eat.
about? Oh, her voice leaks from the back of my throat. Doesn't sound like my own.
私はこのビッグサイトを
I saw Big Sight
Yeah,
for the first time
で
today.
も私がビッグサイトを見たのは
First
こ
time
れが初めてじゃ
I've
ない
seen it. I feel my heart skip a beat. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
言葉遊びか
Word games?
私たちは前にもここに来たんで
We've
しょ
come here before, haven't we?
君は何度
You
も今日という
experienced
日
it
を経
multiple
験してる
times,
んでしょ
haven't you?
一体何度目
How
なの
many times?
答えて
Answer me! Suddenly, Shishiro seizes my arm.
今の君さ死ん
You
だよ
have
う
the
な目を
eyes
して
of
る
a dead man.
わかるんだ
I know those eyes.
私がいた2036
They were
年の人
everywhere.
たちと同じだから
They're everywhere you look in my time.
岡部倫太郎
Look at me, Okabe Rantoro!
心を
Don't kill your soul! Slowly, feelings arise from the depths of my heart, like an oiled machine grinding back to life.
マキセ・クリスが完成させ
Husky
た
Katsura's
完成させる予定のタイムリ
completed
ープ
the
マシン
time leap machine.
それを使って
You've
君は
been using it
何度もこの時
to
間をループ
repeat
してる
the past.
そうだよね
Repeat the past, haven't you?
だから
What if I have?
なんでこんなこと
Why aren't you doing this?
さあ
Who knows?
なもうそう
Reason no longer matters.
君は何から逃
What
げ
are you running from?
そう
Running?
確かに逃げて
Yeah. I'm running.
逃げ込んだ前より
Running from Maru's death.
それは私が
That's why I'm going to 1975. I'll bring you the IB1 1500. And then you can...
いいや
No.
お前は
You
失
fail.
敗する
What?
そして
And then,
孤独
after
な
25
20年を過
lonely,
ごした挙句
meaningless years,
首をつ
You
っ
hang
て死んでい
yourself.
くんだよ
What?
何を
But
だから俺は
that's why I'm
このループに逃げ
hiding
込んだ
in this loop,
前よりも
so that neither
お
you
前も
nor Maru
死なせないために
will die. That's it. That's the reason. I entered this loop resolved to save them. But my resolve has long since turned to dust.
この2日間を繰り返してさ
As
え
long as I repeat these 2 days,
何も変わらず
nothing changes.
誰も死なない
Nobody dies.
俺はその繰り
I
返しを
accepted that duty to keep everyone alive.
それは君の
That's only from your perspective!
世界は君に関係なく
The world continues into the future, independent of you. No matter how many thousands of loops you make,
椎名真由
Shinamaru will
理はない
still die.
根本的解決には
It's
な
not
らない
a solution.
俺は別に
Yeah. My lips turned to a self-deriding smile.
こ 根本的解決をしよう
I'm
なん
not
て
looking
思う
for
な。
a solution.
いつまでもこのループを
Do
続
you
け
intend
る
to
つも
keep
り？
looping forever?
そうだ。
Yes. I've accepted
それを受け入れ
that duty.
何が受け入れたなの？
You haven't accepted
自分がおかし
anything!
くなり始めてること
Can
に
you see how it's twisted you?
おかしくなったと
No
して
matter
も
What happens?
世界
to
は
me.
続く。
This world will continue.
2日間のループは
The
続
loop
く。
will continue. No
そ
matter
れが
what
おかしくな
happens,
っても
the loop
ループ
will
は
not end.
時間の止まった世界で
How long can you
このまま
endure
生きてい
living
くことに耐えられ
frozen
る
in
の？
time?
君はこの輪を
You can't
永
keep
遠
this
に終わら
up
せることはで
forever.
きないんだよ。
You know,
肉体的には死ぬこ
your
とはな
body
い。
may never die,
でも
but look at yourself, Okabe Rantoro. Your soul is already hanging by a thread.
だって
But
しょ
what
う
else
が
can
ない
I
だ
do?
ろう。俺には
I don't have it
誰かを無慈悲に犠牲にする覚悟
to
なんて
sacrifice anyone.
ないんだ。マユリも
You,
鈴葉
Maru,
も仲
you
間
are my friends. Can't
ど
lose
ちらも
either
失うわ
of
け
you.
にはいかない。
Shua hangs her head in a sorrowful expression. Is this interrogation over? I try to end the conversation by walking towards the sea again, but she grabs my arms to stop me.
まだ何か
You have more to say.
私は
What?
首をつって死ぬって
Hang myself?
本当？
ああ
Yeah.
IBN5100 を
Do I
手に
really
入れるのを
fail
失
my
敗するの
mission?
も。
ああ
Yeah. Shua bites her lip and hangs her head. Maybe I shouldn't have told her the truth. But it doesn't really matter. By the time we began, this conversation would never have happened.
ねえ、岡部
In
倫
that
太郎。
case,
だったら
will you come with me,
一緒に
Okabe
行く。
Rantoro?
何
What?
一緒に行くかって聞いたの。
Will you come
1975 年
to
へ。
1975? That's the last thing I expected to hear from her. Go with her to 1975?
俺が言って
What will
Don't
happen
know.
if I go? Shishua grasped my hand tightly.
私が失敗しないよ
You
う
can
に
help me
助けてもらう。
so that I don't fail.
あるいは
And maybe
未来を変える
I
た
can
め
find
の
another way
別
in
の方法を探
the
す。
future.
できるのか
Is that possible? My heart beats. My eyes open. Color returns to the world.
世界線は
The
も
world
しか
line
す
might
るととん
shift
でも
in
ない
a
方向へ分
completely
岐するかもしれない。
unanticipated direction.
あるいは
What
君
you
の
know
知って
as
る
the
世界じゃ
present
なくなる
may
かもしれ
change
ないし、
dramatically.
みんながラボメンとし
Future
て
gadget
君の
lab
仲間になるか
might
どうか
not
もわから
exist
な
in
く
the
なるし、
future we make.
そもそも
Shina Maru,
Mayuri mo,
Hashira
私
Taro,
がいたるも
and Matsuki
マキセ
Kastru
クリスも生まれ
might
ないか
not
もしれ
even
ない。
be born.
生まれたとしても
Even if they are born,
違う名
they
前
might
を
be
つけられ
different
るか
people
もしれ
than
ない。
with different names.
でも
But if we go
1975
to
年なら
1975,
2010
we'll
年
have 35
アトラクタ
years
フィールド大
before
分岐に
we
到
can
達するまで
reach the
35年もある。
2010 divergence.
どうやればいいのかわか
I
らない
don't
け
know
ど
how we'll
世
change
界
the
線を変える
world
ための
line,
準備期間
but
は
we'll
た
have
っぷりで
plenty
き
of
るよ。
time to prepare.
それでもいいなら
If you're okay with that,
一緒に
then
行か
why
ない？
not come with me?
うん。
Tell
ほん
the
なら
truth. I wanted
誰か
someone
に一緒に来て
come
ほ
with
しいんだ。
me. Someone. In other words, it doesn't have to be me.
私は失
I
敗
don't
する
want
と
to
分
go
かっているの
knowing
に
I'll
飛ぶのは
fail.
嫌だよ。
I don't want my death to be meaningless.
だから
So
一緒に来て
come with me.
私を助けて。
Save me.
それに今の君を見てられない。君をこのループから助け
Like
出したい。
this.
このループを続けて
You
心が擦
continue
り
to
切れる
sleep
のを
until
待つ。
your soul is grounded to
そ
nothing.
れは来るはずの
Once
ない
that
終わりで、
happens, time will start
そ
moving
の終わり
again.
が来ればさ、
And
また時間は動き出すんだよ。
will occur.
君の心が完全に死んだ
Your
時、
soul finally dies.
椎名真由里
Ina
は
Maru
予
I'll
定
die
通りに死
too.
ぬ。
I will fail
私は
and
予定
hang
通りに失
myself,
敗し、
all according to
首を吊る。
schedule.
君は
What
看
you're
板に
doing
自殺を
is
しようとして
nothing
るだ
but
け。
slowing suicide. It's slow suicide.
そんなことするぐらいなら
If you're willing to
一緒
go
に
that
来て。
far, then come with me instead.
私を
Save
助
me.
けて。
俺は
The hands of my clock stopped ticking a long time ago.
俺は
Now slowly they begin to move forward.
行くよ。
I'll go.
お前と一緒に
I'll go with you.
行く。
Please take me
連れ
with
て
you.
行ってくれ。
サンキュー。
Thank you.
ごめん。ずっと気づいてあげられなくて。
Sooner. Joe gently embraces me as if to warm my frozen heart. The wind blows, the clouds flow and change shape. Sunset. The sky is so terribly orange. The color of dawn. The color of dusk. The color of the world's end. The color of the world's beginning. While Daru was repairing the time machine, I let my mind rest. I avoided all contact, slept like a log, and tried to piece my soul back together. On the afternoon of the 13th, I received word that the repairs are complete. I sent an email calling all members to a meeting. And as everyone gathered to the lead, I had to Renniken alone. Shishua is waiting there, standing before the time machine with glistening eyes. She gives me one last warning.
何度も言うようだけどさ、
Remember, this
Time
time
machine
machine
は
only
一方通行
goes
なんだ。
in one way.
言ったら
Once we leave,
戻ってくる
there's
こと
no
はでき
coming
ないよ。
back.
それでも
Even so,
一緒に行ってくれる？
will you still come with me? I slowly nod.
お前こそ
And you? Are you
大
sure
丈夫。
about this?
おそらくかなり
There's
高
a
い
good,
確
there's
率
a
で
good chance we'll both
タイ
lose
ム
our
トラベル
memory
後の俺たちは記憶を
during
失
the
う。
leap.
私が記憶を取り戻したの
You
だ
say it took me 24 years to remember,
ったよね。でも
but
今回
this
は
time
君がいる。
I have you.
何かが変わる
Something
かも
might
しれない。
change.
希望的観測だ。
Wishful thinking.
じゃあ
Does
降
that
りる？
mean you're backing out?
私は
I'm going no matter what.
もう
No,
覚
made
悟
up
が
my
できて
mind.
いる。
I don't know how it will turn out. We're certainly at a disadvantage. But still, I never thought I'd be so thankful not to know what was coming next. It's so stimulating to send shivers down my spine. I feel like I'm actually here.
みんなには
Did you
なんて
tell
説明したの？
everyone?
別れば
I bid them
連れ
farewell.
てきた。
Maru, Daru, Kasaru. I left them each a handwritten letter. The lab is probably in chaos by now. I also mailed the letters to my parents and friends at school, telling them not to look for me. My parents will probably be sad, but this time I'm not running away. I want to believe I'm not running away.
なんかさ、
You know. Shishiro stands next to me, looking at the time machine. She finally smiles, though her eyes will shine with unwashed tears.
駆け落ちするみたいだ
I
ね。
don't like we're eloping.
後ろめたいことは
There's
何もな
nothing
い。
to feel guilty about.
むしろ俺は
In fact,
鈴葉に感謝している。
I want to thank you, Shishua.
お前が誘ってくれなかっ
If
た
you haven't invited me,
俺は今も
I'd still be in the loop,
死んだまま
living like a corpse.
ありがとう
So thank you,
鈴葉
Shishua.
これから一緒に
Let's fight to change the future
未
together.
来を変える
Yeah. We clasped our hands. Shishua's grip is so strong. Kinda hurts. But that's the pain that pain is telling me I'm alive. Nobody sends us off. No one could. This is a one-way trip through time. Once we go, there's no coming back. 1975. That will be before I was even born. We head to the past. For a future that has yet to be written. Not the world line Shishua left. the world line she desires. We're reaching it for an eternity of an entirely new feature. Our eyes meet. Our hands clasp tightly.
行こう。
Let's go.
Ah.
Yeah. This time, it has come for us to depart. Our mission? To change 35 years of history. We boldly lift our heads, ready to challenge fate. Together. Wait! So that's it! That's the end! This is the end?! I didn't expect this to be the end. So, I guess this is the end of Steins Gate, I guess. I mean, I realized it was coming soon because, I'm gonna have to turn this down on my own sake because, yeah, I have to turn this down on my own sake because it's, like, really loud in my end. So, yeah, I didn't realize that was going to be the end. So, or at least the end of this playthrough. Like, I understand there's, like, completely different, like, maybe there's some epilogue stuff, but we'll see. We'll definitely have to see if there's, like, epilogue stuff or, like, anything else to do, because I truly didn't expect this to be, like, the end of everything. So... So, yeah, we'll see if there's, like, really at the end of, like, stuff, because that definitely seems like credits stuff. So, and if this truly is the end, I guess if I am streaming at some point in the week, I guess I'm gonna have to change the schedule to Ghost Trick, because that's next on the schedule, or next on the thing. Wait, we completed Shushua's ending. There's multiple endings? How do we change endings? Or is it, like, literally just... Or do you literally just get, like... Or what happens? Is it, like, different playthroughs? Like... Like, does to the... Let's see something. So I do have a different save load here. That's chapter 4. So let's just kind of, like, skip through all of this stuff and see if we, like, would get a different ending. Like, if things start to be noticed differently. Like, this is one that I was, like, reading no emails, to be honest. So, if we read no emails, what do we get for that? Or is that there's a certain point where it's, like, things change? Or it's, like... Because I think maybe at, like, some point with, like, each load, like, you know how, like, each time you load the game, it's just like, okay, so... like, is it like truly random? Like, it's like, oh, it's just like, this is randomly how you get, like, you have to play the game multiple times to get through, to get, like, each ending. So I knew I was only gonna play through for, like, one ending, but I was... Koki Makuba. Maybe I should check in with her first. Could someone be other than Mokura have stolen the IB-1500? I consider the possibilities. Then the next...
まさか
Don't tell me.
ジョン・タイダーか
John Titter? What does this mean?
タイダーの目的は
Does
IBM
this
の
mean I can
総力を
skip
手に入れる
it?
ことだったすでに俺は何度かコンタクトを取っ
Or is it because...
たしかしどうやって俺の個人情報を手に
Oh yeah, I was reading the emails at some point, but it took me a long time too. So, honestly, I think... Okay, so like, here's the thing. What would happen if I just decided to... If I started a completely... Like, what if I just started like a completely new game then? Like, I'm assuming the...
宇宙に始まり
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so... Yeah, it would kind of be the same, so... I kind of definitely want to go, like, and figure out, like, other possibilities for this, because this definitely seems, like, very interesting. It's just, like, different possible endings, and it's just, like, which one do you get? It's truly... I think it might be truly random, so... I do know one of my friends is playing it, and I need to ask him how his game ends, because if his game... Because I don't think possibility, unless if it's like a set motion of which order they end in, would be interesting. So I has to convince him to get more than 2 hours in. So yeah, for definitely sure. It's just like I didn't expect it to be kind of over. So I guess my Steingate playthrough is over because we reached an ending, and that was all I was going for. It's like I was just like, the point is to get to an ending, so not like the true ending, which is I'm assuming the achievement that is reached the Steingate, which is, but we got an ending, so I'll definitely have to. Oh, and I definitely need to watch the anime, because I don't think the anime is gonna have, because the anime could be a different ending. So it could. I actually think the anime might be the true ending, to be fair. So, but it's definitely interesting to like see. It's like, is it really that way? So yeah. So I guess I didn't realize this was going to be the end of Steingate. So I guess I have to change the schedule. So. Because now we're gonna have to be doing, because next on the list is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, which is on my Switch. So I definitely do need to like hook up my Switch to my computer again. So that's definitely sure. Because I have switched it over to being my, I have switched it over to my computer, to my TV again, so that I can play Fall Guys on the big screen and stuff. So honestly, like I said, I just didn't expect to be done with Steingate. So, and I also find it very ironic that the title of the stream is I Think I Understand the Plot Now. And it's the final part. So, yeah, I'll definitely try to like replay Steingate again so I can get all the endings, because I definitely think getting all the endings is a good tactic. So, so for sure. And it's like, yeah, obviously at some point, like, things will change, and I was like, I need to correspond with, Madcap is actually the one who's like 2 hours into Steingate, and I know that because we were on Saturday on our trip, we were looking for anime to watch, and we were scrolling through with Hulu, and I was like, oh, look, we're like, oh, look, Steingate, and we can only get to a certain point with that, because, we can only get to a certain point with that, because, yeah, and there was a point where I saw, like, on a thumbnail for when I was trying to raid somebody at one point, and it was just like, Yeah, it's like a point where I never saw. It's like it was Ferris and Lucaro together, and we never saw that like ever. So yeah, Senget is truly experimenting, and I definitely I do have all the other games. So we do so. Well, I'll definitely be trying to get to I have to get to all the endings because we never know which. Because I believe Steingate 0 is the next game in the series. So I don't know which ending that game will be picking up. So that is definitely truly something. So yeah, definitely. I think the way it is that something in chapter 6 happens, and then you can't get that's like determines what ending you get. So because there is like no achievement for like clearing episode 6. Well, obviously because that's the end. So definitely for sure, I'll definitely have to. Yeah, because there is the Ferris. Because like here's the thing. Like readings for the achievements, there is the Reach Steingate, Reach Ferris's ending. So I think there is an ending for each character. So I'll definitely be like playing more of it to see like kind of like how I trigger these different endings. It might just be like keep playing the game until you get all the endings. So yeah, definitely for sure. But for sure, definitely I won't be doing that on stream though. So you guys. This perspective you've seen Shishua's ending, so next time I stream like a single player game, our next big project is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. It was supposed to, like I said, it was supposed to be Apollo's Justice, but then Capcom was like, here. We heard you want we heard you want money. We heard the simple reason for you to throw money at us, and so we gave you the thing that we were gonna do. But it's really singing like early 2024. So I have to. So I'm holding off on the Apollo's Justice trilogy. Holding off on Apollo's Justice until the trilogy comes out. So at this point, I I should just end it. And send you guys off to someone else. And just be like, wow, I didn't expect us to end the game. So, yeah. And, I still want to, like, eat dinner and stuff, so, yeah. Definitely didn't expect to end this game. So, it is live. That is great. I don't know who goes live on Sundays, okay? And the only person I do know who goes live had to cancel because he has to work and stuff. And Elsie Wilson wouldn't have been live yet, so. Unfortunately, I don't think there is anyone in whom I can read. Yay! Sad time all around. I guess this is where we'll end, and I'll see you guys. I'll be switching up. I'll be switching up the schedule so that it reflects Ghost Trick and not Steingate. So I hope you guys. I seriously, guys, hope you guys enjoyed Steingate, but I definitely have more to do with Steingate now that but off stream and stuff. So I guess until I stream next,